Okay, hello, good evening folks. I do apologise for the slight delay. Hopefully you can hear me. Ooh, hang on a second. Oh, I can't see now, can I? I'm just wondering if I've selected the right latency. If there's a delay or not, I can't remember. Can't find out now. Anyway. Oh, I didn't mean to press that. I have descended us into the depths of hell for this introduction. I do apologise. Good evening, everybody. Good evening. My mother was upstairs and had a couple of things to say, so that's why I'm slightly late today. It's not completely my fault for a change. I was ready to go to Tenta, and then I got disturbed. I was just eating some crisps, passing the time. It's a rather bizarre flavour of crisp. I think they're from Aldi. It's cheeseburger flavoured crisps. Now, when I saw it, I thought to myself, really? And then when I tasted them, they're not bad. I think they're Aldi. I think they are Aldi. But anyway, there's definitely a delay. There's definitely a delay. Right, so technical issues have struck again, and I seem to have a slight delay issue going on. But anyway, you'll be talking about cheeseburger crisps in about 10 seconds, so it's fine. Right, so welcome folks. Welcome to Baldur's Gate 3. I'm going to stick my thumb up, and when I stick my thumb up, can somebody just say thumb or something? I want to test the delay on the stream, because I think I might have forgot to change the settings. So ready? When I put my thumb up, somebody shout out thumb. Alright, ready? Oh, we're well behind. Oh, we're not well behind. Okay. Oh, good. Very good. We're bang on cue. 2 seconds. I'll let you off then. Just testing you. Right. Okay. So we're good to go. Because we can't have a first session of this game and it be like a 15-second delay. I'd have to restart the stream. Anyway. So how many viewers have we? I don't know. I don't put the viewer numbers up. I don't do that anymore. I stopped doing that quite a while ago. So how many have we got? Just to put the extra pressure on, like you're going to actually see something. 33, 45, but 45. Oh, that's not bad. It's definitely more than I usually get. That's pretty. So, hope the extra 20 odd that have popped by aren't disappointed. Right, okay. So we haven't got enough time for flim flam, because there's a game to play here. Baldur's Gate 3. We've waited so long. I've waited so long. And I can't wait to play. And from the things that I've heard, and obviously even before the game was released, the signs were good. So I'm itching to crack on. No messing about. So, I'm pulling my sleeves up and they're not moving anywhere. I should just probably take the thing off. Okay, so let's press the button. Let's press the button. Flim flam for 30 minutes. There might be character creation flim flam. That'll probably take up just as much time. Right, okay. This is always the best part, is getting started. And then in 9 months' time, maybe even a year's time, we'll look back and remember the day, 7th of August, as the day we started this epic adventure. So here goes. We don't have to chat about this. You know what I do here. I don't like it too easy. I don't like it too hard either. So in the middle's fine. We saw this last time. Can we skip it? No, we're keeping it in. For completion's purposes. Who remembers when Godan entered a lair of illithids and mind flayers and took them all down? Who remembers that? He'd have these on their knees, I'm telling you. Coop me up in a pod? I don't think so. But that doesn't get any easier to watch, does it? Oh, it's my turn now. Imagine playing that in virtual reality. You'd poop your pants, wouldn't you? Right, okay. Who are we? The pertinent question has been asked by the computer. It's almost like it knows this is the pertinent question. Right, we're going to be playing as Astarion. I couldn't be bothered to create a character, so I'll play as this Joker. Of course not. Of course not. Even as a joke, that wouldn't convince any of you, would it? Come on now. Right, okay. So. I'm having my dinner later, so hopefully we won't be tromping through, you know, rat-infested, stewy waters. I think we'll be fine. We might be in a burning ship, but that won't put me off. You might want to move my picture. I thought I'd put my picture in a perfect place for this part of the game, where it's just for character creation. No, it's not quite covering the character. It shouldn't be a problem. Shouldn't be a problem, that. Trust me. I'm a doctor. Right, let me bring everything back up that I need to bring back up, because I've had to move half my screens to check where my picture was. Right, so yeah, my picture's going to move in-game. I'm going to move it to top left. Apparently top left looks pretty good. But for this character creation bit, where it's put now is so you can see all the stacks and stuff. Right, okay, so I have created a character and I'm going to do guess the race first. So I'm going to tell you the race of my character. But I'm not going to tell you the race. I'm going to tell you the characteristics of the race of the character, and you could guess the race of my character. So here we go. There may be a couple of people that are like, oh no, unhappy. Not because I picked this race, but because, oh my god, no. You'll see what I mean. So my class is a shy, reclusive, forest-dwelling class who cares for the forest creatures, with an average life expectancy of about 400. They usually have long flowing hair, but take care of the beards a bit more, usually putting slight twists and twirls into them. They're good at stealth and illusion type spells, and they can speak with animals. They're hunter-gatherers, eating mainly wild fruits and nuts and berries, but they do supplement with a little meat. They do enjoy music and have a fondness for gem cutting and jewellery making. They have a taboo on axes because they used to chop down trees. They're quite proficient at making bonds with animals of a similar size, and well, they have conflicts with kobolds, orcs, goblinoids and other reptilian humanoids due to how they treat the forests. Yes, folks, my class of character, now my race of character, is going to be a forest... where the hell are you? A forest gnome. There we go. There we go, we're playing a little forest gnome. for a start, we can speak with animals. I mean, come on now. That's got to be a big draw, having that. Is he English? With a moustache like that, I think he's probably French. So here he is, our character. So a forest gnome is, I've given you a bit more blurb that is present here. Yeah, there you go. Can speak with animals. A level 1 divination spell, which lasts until long rest. So I think you cast it, and it basically lasts until you rest again, and you cast it again. It's kind of an ongoing thing. So we can speak with. We cannot go through this game and not be able to speak with animals. I mean, come on. That wasn't the biggest draw, of course. I haven't picked my class yet, but it'll be obvious soon enough. Dark vision can see in the dark up to 12 meters. There we go. This is lovely music. So that's who we're starting out as. We'll go through everything else very shortly, but I'll give you the background to the character. It's a loose background because I kind of want the background to come out a bit more in the actual playthrough. You get a lot of time at camp speaking with your characters and etc. And some of those things I'll be feeding in some narrative. And if you're going to be sat around camp getting to know your colleagues on the field of battle, then you're going to probably ask questions about your history, and a bit more of the finer details will come out at that point. But yeah, forest gnomes generally have predominantly tended to reside around the Aglarond and the Great Dale, large forested areas. But this particular family, and it's a family of about 40 plus gnomes, of which our character is one of them, the Glitter Branch clan of, as they've collectively come to call themselves, have moved homes several times, gravitating further west until eventually reaching their latest location in the High Forest, which is near to the Sword Coast. The Starmount Mountains are within there, and that is where they are currently residing. Arriving here only 2 years ago, in fact, which is a relatively short time, after their last village burnt down, rather unfortunately, in a forest fire. Nobody was harmed, but Glitter Coda did guided their eyes to their new location, and the Glitter Branches, as I said, is the name of the family here, moved onwards to where they find themselves now. Now, growing up, our character, guess the class here, showed great interest in the arcane arts, taking after his father, who was one of the illusionists responsible for protecting the family's location from outsiders and potential threats. This is quite a common practice within the forest gnomes, having a sense of defensive mechanisms, usually from the form of illusionist spells. So that's where he's picked up this little flair for arcane arts, yes. So our character is quite young by gnome standards. He's 72. They tend to come of age around about 45 as adults. So he's an adult, but he's a young adult at this moment in time. Now he has shown a little bit more of a wanderlust, shall we say, compared to the more reclusive other members, or most of the other members of his family, and had slightly more outgoing tendencies. Now, even by regular standards, a forest gnome's standard of outgoing is probably still quite introverted, to be honest, but more so than the others, and that led to him being tasked, having the village just arriving in this new forest, with going out under the cover of stealth and using his illusionment magics to gather information about potential developments in the area and any potential threats. So he has been tasked to visit the main cities in and around the locale, and as he's done so, he's picked up on other things, and he's begun to take an interest in other cultures, other traditions, all whilst observing pretty much from the background. Of course, his main goal is to keep his ear to the ground and make sure that the safety of the village is secured from potential issues that may spill out into their area. So, unfortunately for him, his visits to Waterdeep, to Luskan, and to Neverwinter, other large cities that aren't too far away, went all off completely without a hitch. Apologise there. His trip to Baldur's Gate, unfortunately, in rather unfortunate, ill-fated timing, our character has ended up in his current predicament, completely and utterly swept up in whatever the hell is going on. So yes, indeed, our character is going to be a wizard. He's going to be a wizard, because I thought to myself, if I'm picking a new class, a new race, then I'm going to have some similarities. And I haven't played as a wizard for a little while now in some RPGs, so you can cut me some slack. I've played probably more non-wizards in RPGs on camera than actual wizards, so I actually think I'm doing all right. So yeah, the reason so it was either pick a new class or pick a. I wasn't even going to pick a human, to be fair, but because it's Baldur's Gate, and because I haven't played a wizard for a while, and because I kind of want to see what 5th edition has done with wizards, I kind of thought, if I'm going to be playing this game for the next 200 hours, then let it be a wizard. And then I picked a gnome, because I kind of thought to myself, gnome wizards or gnome mages in World of Warcraft were pretty kick-ass. So that's why I picked the gnome. Actually, more than anything, was a kind of a throwback to World of Warcraft there. And I just thought out of the 3 sub-races, I thought forest gnomes were quite interesting, as being very, very reclusive. And of course that kind of talking with animals thing was actually just quite a sweetener. I was going to pick a gnome anyway. So there you go. That is the why and how I have come to my current situation. So I do have some personality traits set out for my character, and some likes and dislikes. Now I'm going to ask you as a collective here, because I'm kind of torn. I can feed these into the playthrough and you can pick them up yourself naturally, or I could go down the list. This is not the complete list of his personality and traits. A lot of those will develop as we go through the game. Don't forget, he's quite new and exposed to the outside world, so everything he's experiencing as a new pair of eyes as a forest dweller, we're experiencing the same thing, you see. So if I'm incompetent, it's because I'm seeing it through his eyes, you see. Got myself covered there, haven't I? So, okay, Nagisa, I shall give you that one. Oh, balls, bear with me. I have to tab out because it's not borderless window mode. Let me put the chat back up. Oh god, this is going terrible. Okay, tell us through the story. So yeah, please feel free to if you want them to know now or through the story, I shall feed them in. It shouldn't be difficult. One of the dislikes, I've got 4 dislikes. One of them should be semi-obvious, actually, if you think about his backstory. I've got 4 dislikes, 2 of which are actually from his background, as a forest gnome. There's certain things he would not like. He doesn't like fire, that's very true. And he doesn't like, I'm going to mention it because you've said he's going to like rum, he doesn't like alcohol. Because every time I play a character, I always have them like alcohol. It's just maybe a bit of myself coming through. This character doesn't like alcohol, and of course doesn't like fires and the use of fire spells. So it's going to be a non-fire using wizard. But another reason why I've picked wizard, and it still be a little different than what I would usually do, is I'm very much usually an evocation-based wizard. You know, the spell slinger, the missiles, the fire, the electric, blow things to smithereens. He's more of an illusionist, which is a bit more of a support type wizard. So that is going to be a completely different way that I would normally play my wizard. So it'd be interesting to see what kind of illusion spells we've got, how they can be fed into the battle system. He's going to have some aggressive spells, but yeah, he will always have at least a couple of illusion spells where possible in his memorised in his spell book. So there you go. Let's see how that pans out. And I get really miffed off in a tough fight and have him spam fireball and somebody in the face. No, I'm going to stick to this. I'm quite good at sticking to roleplay when I've got you guys to keep me on track. So there you go. So you know that he doesn't like alcohol. You know he doesn't like the use of fire, or he doesn't like fire full stop. But we'll really not be using a fire spell unless absolutely necessary. Using many illusions, and his personality and other likes should come through as we crack on then through the story. But is he good or evil? I'm playing him quite true to how forest elves generally are. So they are genuinely kind of more of a friendly bunch of people, very welcoming, you know, very friendly, maybe even a bit too trusting at times. Can be seen as being naive, but that's it. So if you have that in your mind, that's probably how he's going to start out. That's not to say that events in the game might not change his outlook on life. Who knows? That's the beauty of roleplay and playing a game. It can lead you up the garden path and twist your character's mind. He is young and impressionable, exactly. Right, okay, so let's get him created then. Now that you know who he is, chat around the campfire. Interesting question. Maybe I'll have to sit very far away from the campfire. Chat from a distance. I mean, he's not got like a massive phobia of fire. You know, the fire happened a couple of years ago. It's not like it's something that scars you for life as a child. It's just he's just got a dislike of it. He's seen what it can do. You know, it's destroyed his last village. It's a dangerous thing. So he's just wary of it. It's probably more of an accurate description rather than any sort of phobia. Right. The kind of guy who clicks links in scam emails. Exactly. That's exactly going to be him. Hopefully he'll wise up as we progress through the story. Ah, dear. Right. So what am I doing? Wizard. Do I pick my spells now? So we got the race, we got the sub-race, we got the class, right, cantrips and spells. Well, cantrips first. So cantrips then, I had a quick think about this. I'm going to go with the Ray of Frost. I mean, we've got the poison spray, but poisoning things is dangerous. You could end up poisoning the plants, you know. So we're going to go with a Ray of Frost here as one sort of aggressive cantrip. We are going to go for Mage Hand, because I really want to grab things with this and push things off cliffs with it, so I kind of want to play around with that. It's just a bit of fun. And then Minor Illusion, because he's an illusionist, and that is the only illusion cantrip. So we're going to go with Minor Illusion. Creates an illusion that compels nearby creatures to investigate. You can remain hidden whilst casting this spell. So, and it can be cast while silenced as well. So it's a bit of a distraction technique if we need to, you know, get an enemy out of the way whilst we sneak past to something. It could be useful. We'll probably never use it because I forget these kind of things. Spells, more importantly, what are his 6 spells? Now, the premise of a wizard, and you'll have to forgive me because I'm not up to speed with 5th edition. The last edition I played was 4th, even that was only a short time. From a gaming perspective, it's usually 3.5. So, this is my knowledge is based on that. But wizards, they can learn spell, but it looks like we've got all of them available. So I don't know whether it's implemented the system of memorizing scrolls as a wizard to fill your library. Maybe it's just first level spells, we know, but we'll see how that pans out. But we can only cast spells that we've got memorized. Is the go here. Sorcerers kind of cast spells that they know on the flat, you know, based on a pool. Wizards cast what they have memorized. It's a more refined art than the sorcerer. So, as you've all guessed, gonna have to have some magic missiles in there, because it is a wizard after all. It's a staple. It's whether you live in the forest, live in the cave, live in the ivory towers of your mage school, everybody knows that magic missile needs to be ready. And then choose which they prepare. Exactly. So okay. So what I'm assuming here then, Ollie, is what you're telling me passively, is that we're picking spells here that will be in the book, and then from these that we're going to pick another. Or are these the ones we're preparing? This is already my first little unsurety here. I thought this is our book and that's our spells. So these are the 6. So these are going to be the 6 spells that are in my book that I know. So I will still have to learn. So if I want to cast Grease, because I'm not going to pick Grease, down the line I'll have to learn Grease. Okay, so this is what we know, and then we've got to then further prepare. Okay, that's good. So Burning Hands, clearly not. Charm Person is an interesting one, because we're a forest. No, we're not the most extroverted person. So a bit of a helping hand could be quite handy. Charm, but that's obviously, I'm assuming it works. You gain advantage on charisma checks in dialogue. Does that mean that you can charm somebody and talk to them to get a bit more of an advantage in a check? So I think that's how it should work. I'm sure that's how it worked. Even in Neverwinter Nights. It will cause people to aggro if it fails, though. Yes, it will. So it's a very risky thing. Could be risky. I'm not sure if it works the way that I want it to work. Chromatic Orb. There's a lot of damage. I quite like that one. Anyway, Disguise Self seems quite interesting. Magically change all aspects of your appearance. Into what, though? It's an interesting one. So we're going to go for the illusion ones first that I like the sound of. What's that? Enhanced Leap. Long Strider. That might be the only illusion one, you know. That's Enchantment. Okay, well we're going to have to pick that one then. It'll be interesting to see what we turn into, won't it? Okay. So we've got 1, 2. I think we're going to go for one more attack-based spell, and that's going to be Ice Knife here. 1d10 piercing damage, and it explodes and deals 2d12 cold damage to anyone nearby. Could be a friendly AoE even, so against friendly targets. It could be a risk, but we're not going to use a fire spell, so ice spell it is. What else we got? Didn't like that one. Thunderwave, I wasn't keen. Another kind of a AoE typey spell. Where is it? It wasn't Sleep, it was a different one that I was going to pick. False Life. Feather Fall was quite interesting. Immunity to fall damage. Fall damage. Enhanced Leap. Grease. Was it Grease? It wasn't Grease. So, oh yeah, we're going to do Mage Armour. Apologies, that was one of them. Bit of defensive thing. Not a big fan of Poison. Fog Cloud. The cloud blinds and heavily obscures creatures. Could be a good one. Oh, it's Colour Spray! I knew there was another illusion spell. That's why I'm confused. There you go, it's Colour Spray. It's Colour Spray. So we've got the two. So, well, Disguise Self kind of think. I don't know. Seems a waste of a slot, but it could be a good source of laughter, and that's good. Laughter's medicine for the soul, as they say. So we've got attack. We've got a bit of support there. We've got 2 illusion spells. So it does make sense from an RP point. It is a bit of a waste, but you know, roleplay sometimes has to overtake practicality, and I think Disguise himself's quite roleplay friendly for our characters. He's had to mingle in the cities for long periods of time. How else would you do that if you can't disguise yourself? So we've got sleep. I quite like the sound of this one. Leave a creature prone with laughter. And as I just said, laughter is, you know, medicine for the soul. And it's quite roleplay friendly too, because we're going to learn other spells as well. This shouldn't be such a difficult decision, should it? We'll probably have another 3 spells by the time we've finished the first chapter. So, but yeah, these are the ones that we will have for now. So, Magic Missile, Disguise Self, Ice Knife, Mage Armour, Colour Spray, and Tasha's Hideous Laughter. That's our spells. Background should be quite straightforward. We are, of course, an Outlander, which gives us our 2 main skills of survival and athletics. Growing up in the wilds, surviving, and yeah, seems quite apt. Abilities. This is what's been recommended. Now, I didn't want to tweak this too much. So Strength 8, we're not exactly Mr. Muscle. We're a little forest gnome, quite dainty, very small. Strength 8, as much as we get a negative modifier, this seems quite apt. Dexterity. Intelligence is, I believe, maximum, so that's as it should be. We're a very clever boy. Constitution seems a little bit high. I don't think it needs to be that high, does it? Bit of dex. Because, you know, reflexes, agility. I don't know how much sense this is going to make from a gameplay perspective, but I don't care. Wisdom 10, I think, is quite cool. I think senses and intuition, when you're a bit cooped up, you kind of lack a bit of that, don't you? That kind of foresight of what's going on in the world around you. A bit sort of narrow-minded to some degree. Constitution is important for keeping up concentration spells. Oh, is that what it is? Oh. Maybe the game knows a bit more than I do. Right, okay. Should we switch it that way then? Okay. Oh, we can keep that. To be fair, this build works quite well. And Charisma 12. I think Charisma 12 is definitely as high as it needs to be. We are not the most charismatic, again. Although we are more extroverted than a lot of the other forest gnomes, we're still not marvellous. I mean, we could even reduce that a little bit further if we wanted to really ham it up a bit. But I think actually this base build is quite decent and fits the character pretty well. I do want to switch those around though. Young, inexperienced, his ability to concentrate, a bit more reduced, not a problem, but he is very nimble on his feet, and he's had to be, you know, getting out of tight spots when disguises might be faltering or things happen, he's got to be quick on his feet. So I think I'm quite happy with that now, actually. Right, okay, so our skill proficiency, athletics, arcana, insight and survival, we can change that, actually. High intelligence implies competence. In the right areas, in specific areas, but he's not wise, remember. Common sense and all that might fall out the window, but he knows how to read. He'll probably read more than one language. Maybe. Right, Arcana, definitely a skill. Insight. Religion, they're apparently quite a religious bunch, but insight, reading people and situations and being able to detect lies. I'm not quite, I mean, I know it's what it's suggesting, but that's a wisdom basic, and I don't think we're the most wise out there, you see. So I'm not happy with that one. Medicine, I'm not happy with any. History, remember the past of the world and its people. Investigation, analyse clues, solve mysteries. Quite like that. What's this? Inherited from background, so a bit of survival there. So yeah, investigation. I think he'd be pretty good at that. I think he'd be pretty good at investigation, just because of his inquisitive nature. and you know, he's done a lot of watching. And you know what, insight probably would be not too bad. Reading people, detecting situations, detecting lies. I mean, he's visited 3 major cities so far, and he's, you know, drunk in a lot of what's happening to report back. So, you know, you've got to have started to get a feel for patterns of behaviour and observation. So I think that's fine. Insight, Arcana are the 2. Was that what it was originally? No, I'm trying to change a couple there. Dear. Does that work with naivety and overly trustworthiness? Yeah, could still work very well. Just because you see something happening in practice doesn't mean it comes, when it comes to the application part. I could read 50 books on poker, and then until I sit down on the poker table and actually get myself stuck into the game, it's a lot more of a different scenario, putting that learning into practice. Right. Okay. Prepare spells. So these are the prepared spells of the 6 that I know. Right. Disguise self, I think, is quite situational, so we can maybe pull that out if we're going to need it at a certain point, or to pull a joke on somebody. There's another little clue. Mage armor is useful. Ice knife. I like aggression. We're going to have one of the illusion spells on though. I think that's fine. And I think mage armor, especially if we're going to have a little bit of a time on our own or in a smaller party, maybe, I don't know. Just to keep ourselves up in the early days. Extra bit of AC for us. Right, so I don't know what these are. Spell save DC 13. Bonus spell attack +5. How many viewers now? And good evening to you all. Thank you for stopping on by 52. Bloody hell. I mean, it is PG3. It's the game, isn't it? You're all here to see the game. You don't care about me and my weird and wonderful ways. Right. But anyway, good evening all. Thank you all for coming. So now we're on to the best bit, and that is we've done the character, we've done the class, we've done everything that we need to do. Now we just need to make him look like we want him to look. Now somebody did say he's not keeping that awful beard. Let's have a look, shall we? Let's have a look. Right, let me know what you can see. So we are proficient with daggers, quarterstaffs and light crossbows. We're going to be using a quarterstaff where possible, but we might supplement it with a light crossbow. And there's our skills, we've seen that. Body type, we are going to be male. I did debate, but I did go with male. So now it's time to edit the appearance. So, here we go. Voice.
Where to next?
What was that?
Let's hope the
Hells. Something just woke up down here.
Be wary.
It's opened.
More of those wretched.
There's magic keeping this...
What was that?
Let's hope the locals are friendly.
Hells. Something just woke up down here.
Be wary. This place is trapped.
It's opened.
More of those wretched things.
There's magic keeping this chest sealed. Where to next?
I think this is probably the best one. Anybody got any opinions on this?
What was that?
I mean, the higher pitch, the better.
Let's hope the locals are friendly.
But we don't have the voices.
Hells.
Very, very lacking.
Something just woke.
Be wary. This place is trapped.
That's too deep.
It's opened.
More of those wretched things. There's magic keeping this chest sealed.
This
I
could
can
work.
feel its aura.
This could work.
Where to next? What was that? Let's hope the locals are friendly.
Okay, I think number 5. I can see him talking like number 5. I'm still not happy with it. But yeah, we definitely need some more voices. You may find he has a, you know, what's it called? Puberty moment later in the campaign when he suddenly got a new voice that's a bit higher pitched. Oh, that's happened to you. Coming to me now, voice. So that is his voice for now.
Hells. Something just woke up down here.
Right, okay. Your voice changing illusion spell. This is precisely what it is. Right, now face. It was number 2. Yeah, that was the face. Yeah, that was the face. I remember this face. Skin colours tend to be a bit more, a bit more on the darker side. As the race as a general, these are a bit too pale, I think. These aren't too bad. I think I quite like that one. Yeah, that'll work for me. So there we go. Body art, very bland here, but no body art. Eyes. What was his eye colour? Oh, I can't remember his eye colour. I picked his eye colour. They tend to have... Was it these guys that tended to have either blue eyes or I think it was blue. Yeah, it was. I remember playing around with the blues. They either tend to have blue eyes or brown eyes, apparently. So I was like, well, blue eyes are more interesting than brown eyes. And that's coming from a brown-eyed person, okay? So I'm not being discriminatory. But yeah. And especially blue eyes with hints of green in them. It's not quite blue. There's a kind of almost like a gem-like quality to the eyes there. Sparkly, bluey, greeny things. So we're going to go with that one. It's teal eyes. There you go. Makeup, no. Hair, right. So now the forest gnomes apparently tend to have long hair that they just leave kind of a bit unkempt, just let locks flow. But I didn't want him to have hair in his eyes, you see, a bit dangerous. So we're going to have to... Now I can't remember which ones I picked. I picked one, and I can't remember which one I picked. No, wasn't that one. Pigtails, definitely not. Which one was it now? Oh, actually it's a bit further down, I think. Immortality, wasn't that? Was it flaunting? No, it wasn't that. That's a ponytail one. Which one was it? Which one was it? No. Or maybe it was that. No. Or was it it was windswept or something. Was there one called windswept or sideswept or something swept? Conqueror. Was it that one? No. Oh, that was pretty nifty. What was it called? I'm sure there was one called Windswept or something. I'm thinking of a different game. The Neverwinter Scarf. Okay, this is annoying me. I could have sworn blind there was one with something. Windswept! There it is. I remembered the name of the hairstyle, I couldn't remember the picture. This was the one. I think this was the one we picked for our Godan when we made him on Monday. But I quite like it. It's long, but it's kind of behind the ears, out the eyes. You need to be able to see where you're going, So quite like that one. Snoop Dogg, the gnomish version of Snoop Dogg. What am I creating here? So his hair is going to be black. They tend to have sort of black, dark brown hair, and we're going to go with no highlights, but the colours are off anyway. But highlights no, and obviously no greying. He's quite young, so I think that's decent. But why does the black never look like black? Is this a better black? If you turn that up, that makes it darker, doesn't it? Hang on. Black neutral. Yeah, that is literally the only black. So I think if we go black greying and make him reverse aging. We're making him darker there. No crazy neon green hair. Yes, we need more black. Yeah, so basically the way to get your hair blacker, folks, is you make the black the new grey. Still not completely perfect, but better than it was, so that's something. Right, facial hair. So yeah, the facial hair bit. Now the facial hair is these guys tend to look after their hairs, and the blurb said that, you know, they've got fancy beards. That's why they've probably defaulted to this. But there's not really any other alternative option. We could go for a much... No. Not really. No. Yeah, it's got a little bit of stuff going on, but I really don't like that. Find it offensive. I could just go with the plain goatee. It's got a bit of line down there. A bit of line down there. You know, could do. It's quite neat. Not like that. No. Is that the same one? That's a slightly different one. Bit more goatee. Bit more goatee with a kind of a mustache going on. Could work. Good grief. There's always that one. Oh my god. No chance. Mutton chops. Or, as this is called, the charlatan's goatee. So we're either going charlatan's goatee. I imagine you can probably visit a barber or something. Gnome goatee. Gnome goatee. Charlatan's goatee. Or we could go roguish. No. It's got to be It's got to be that one. It's got to be that one. It's got to be this, hasn't it? Oh yeah, look at that. It's a winner. Steven Seagal. That was okay. Look, you'll get to love it, alright? You'll all be having pictures of it on your mugs, on your screensavers. Hello Demetrius, welcome. He looks an absolute state. I think this look would work really well in a hat that I saw in a screenshot of this game. Proper wizard's hat, you know, proper like oh my god. That was probably about 10 minutes before I picked wizard. So if he's wearing a hat like that with that beard, that would scream, I'm a wizard. There's no question. Okay, so there you go. I'm not sure about the hair. Oh, I'm completely sure about the hair. This is L'Oreal standard hair. You know, maybe it's picked up a product or two from the big city. I don't know. Oh, divided. I like divided. I like it because even those of you who are don't liking it, you will get to like it because that's the way it works. Greased, slicked back with sap of tree, exactly. Perfumed with some floral essence to give it that nice bit of smell. So then when you're waving your locks in front of the ladies, he's a recluse. Don't let chat influence you. No, I'm not. You think I'm changing my hairstyle, Ollie? If I was thinking about it, no. I'd be clicking the hair button right now. I'm very happy with my decision. I'm just letting you all know that if you're not happy, you're gonna have to get to like it. The facial works. It works. I'm telling you. Just wait till we get a wizard's hat. This facial hair will be elevated to new standards. I can picture it now, and a better cloak than that because this is clearly forest-dwelling attire. I want proper robes here. Proper robes, a nice wizard hat, and that beard. He'll look like he's been in the. He should be a tutor, an arch wizard in a prominent mage tower somewhere. And he does look a bit dashing. And apparently these creatures are supposed to have pretty big noses, but it's not that big. Apparently they compare noses and stuff. It's interesting what you can read when you're trying to do some research. Right, okay, we're on being a character creation for an hour pretty much, so it wouldn't be an RPG stream if that wasn't the case. Right, So for those of you that are more expert at this than me, have I missed options? Because one thing I would notice about character creation is I think it's a little bit all over the place. It's probably a bit harsh, not all over the place, but it's easy for you to miss things, I will say. It doesn't kind of lead you through step by step. General. So we've done the voice, we've done the sex, we've done the head, we've done the. Oh, the other one was scars. Yes. Scars, no scars. Maturity, he's young. No freckles, no pigmentation. Of course I've missed it. How could I miss it? Ollie, it's a good job you've got eyes. Right, yes, penis. What penis do we have? Now clearly I'm not going to flash it around the place. It's 8 o'clock in the evening. But I did my research. For the benefits of the roleplay. And I've selected... When he disappeared off the screen, I was almost a bit worried I pressed the wrong button. We're going penis B. Was it penis B? Yes, it was. It was penis B. It was penis B. I think it was penis B. This is a decision that shouldn't be taken lightly. I think it was. So penis B, it is. Researched earlier. So there we go. Not at 8 o'clock. Yes, I couldn't find much about gnome genitalia. I didn't research it, don't worry. Right, there he is. So all we need to do is give this character a name. And have I missed anything else? Don't let me miss anything else. Right, proceed. It's Tav. Tav from down the tavern. God. Double shadow dark, is it Tav? You know, large picture shadow dark, is it Tav? Put it on tab, mate. Put it on tab. God. Right, his name. I don't know how gnomish it is, but I went to a gnome name generator and something similar cropped up, and I just gave it an extra couple of twists, and it was all right. I don't know. Volpus. Vodan. Vodan. Axe hammer. That's the quote for the book. I couldn't find anything about gnome genitals. So this is Volpus. I don't know how many characters you get, and I don't know if it's worth putting the surname in here, but it's Volpus Glitterbranch. Should we put Volpus Pocus? Velwyn. Should we put the? How does it look in the game if you put the surname in? If you put the surname in, how does it look in the game when it crops up? Does it look natural, or is it better just to have a single name? We know that it's. Keep having to not call him Fireham. Glitterbranch. Try and put his name in full. Fox in Latin. Volpus. Is that a real word? Because honestly, I made it up. Is that actually a real word? Or Vulpus? I was going to say, I can't have fluked upon a flipping proper Latin word, as in vulpine. But it's really interesting because I think fox was one of the animals that was mentioned as being quite common to befriend. I think it was fox. Foxes and squirrels, I think, it was in the mention. So actually, for it to be so close to the Latin for fox, it's actually really quite the fluke. It really is. Glitterbranch. It fits. I just want to know if it looks silly in the game, because in conversation it comes up Volpus Glitterbranch. It's going to look a bit odd. Then we can just remember his surname. I've never one for putting lots of surnames into names. All my characters tend to be one name. It's going to come up to his surname. See, I'm not keen on that. I think we know. Did I name Godan? Did I put Firehammer's surname into Baldur's Gate? Did I put Godin's Faerun in? I mean, we all remember it. Maybe that's why we remember it, because I put it in. It was there to remind us every time. Oh, if you put Godin's in, we're going to have to put Mr. Glitterbranch's in, aren't we? And the way it came to Glitterbranch is they all like gems and jewellery. Oh, that's probably not all like, but they mainly like... they've got a big penchant for jewellery making and stuff. Oh, that reminds me, I've missed something off. Off of my character creation. Bloody hell. Maybe I should have just gone through what he likes and dislikes so you can remind me. Yeah, Glitterbranch. So they like for gems and gem cutting, glitter, and they live in the forest branch, Glitterbranch. They were a very Elquist type of clan family. What should we call ourselves so that we can remember who we are, even though we don't write down too many histories? How about Glitterbranch? Glittery branches. Oh, perfect! And it does sound quite wizardy, yes it does. So, yes, of course he likes jewellery. Of course he does. Right, okay, so I need to go back. Sorry, Fulpus, because I missed something off of the character creation. Where do I edit his appearance? Right, where's jewellery? Where was jewellery? Was it in makeup? Was it in hair? Was it in general? Where's jewellery? Makeup. No. Where's jewellery? I saw... Oh, piercing. There we go. Right, we've got piercing. I've gone for the Archfey swirls. They have a history of being within the Feywild, the forest gnomes, so we've gone for the Archfey swirls here as the earrings of choice, just in case you thought that you were just getting over the slick back hair and the beard mustache combo. You're just about getting to grips with that, and I throw another bombshell on you. Is wearing earrings that look like that. Perfect. Now we can go forward. Okay, so there we go. He looks like a hipster. Hey, what can I say? This is Vulpus Glitterbranch. I've pushed you over the edge. He is probably the most out there forest gnome. When he goes back to his family after, I don't know, a 3 to 4 week stint out in the cities, he comes back with a new addition every time. Comes back with his beard. What are you doing with your beard, Vulpus? It's how they're all wearing it now in Baldur's Gate. It's how they're all doing it. Oh, right. He's not vegan. He'll eat... drink milk. Eat cookies. Yeah. And next time comes back from Neverwinter. What are you doing with your hair? So slick back. Yeah, well, that's the fashion in Neverwinter at the minute, mother. God help us when he comes back from flipping Luskan. That's gonna be next. Right, these earrings, mother. Look at these. That's Feywild swirls. Right, that's it. You're not going out again, Vulpus. That's it. Somebody else is going to Baldur's Gate for the second time. Unfortunately, it was Vulpus that went again. Planning to bring back some new clothing, but stuck in a illithid ship now. Right. Hello, King Lemon. I've explained at the start of the stream exactly how this is a completely different wizard. Alright? I'm trying to provide some difference to the situation. Okay, so Vulpus Glitterbranch, commit the name to memory. Let's hope he's as memorable as your Elwins, your Elquists, your Horstons, and all that kind of jazz. Let's hope he is remembered fondly. Let's see. We'll see about that.
You need a guardian.
I need a guardian. I need a guardian. I'm going to fly through this because, we want to start the game, don't we? Right, let's go with it. Oh, it's a dwarf. Okay, it's a male dwarf. Okay, subrace. It's a male gold dwarf. Okay, I see where this is going. Voice number 2.
Remarkable.
Round
Truly.
about there, because that's looking good. Tone, bit more, bit of a burnt face. Yeah, looking very good there, Mr. Guardian fella. I don't know who the hell you might be. Maturity goes up there like that. A scar across the right eye, rather strangely there. No piercings and no face. Eyes, I think the eyes, what did we say the eye was? Maybe a brown eye. I think it has to be brown, I can't remember, but it seems to work for me. Makeup, no makeup. Hair. The hair's going to have to be slightly different because the hair was the slick back hair, so it's not going to be the slick back hair. It's going to be the hair that's actually been had a bit of work done to it. Where was it? Pinned and perfect? No. Innkeeper braid. Oh, that was pretty cool actually. Where is it? That one? It's that one. There we go. Maybe he's lost a bit of hair over the age and he's just now put it into a little... I don't know who this person is anyway that I'm talking about. Hair colour. Yeah, we were saying grey, weren't we? I mean, that's probably a little bit too white. Let's go more greying. Or maybe not completely. Maybe grey there. That seems to be fine. Bit of grey. There. Facial hair. Did we not do that? I think we did, didn't we? I think we did that. Yeah. Very beardy, dwarvy look. I think that's quite cool. Right. There is a random guardian fella. Don't know who he is. Don't know who he is. Why do the guardian a male? Because the guardian is a male. I watched a bit of the... Sorry to talk over this, but we saw this the other day. Apparently the guardian in the access was intended to be an ex-lover, apparently. Hopefully it's not a spoiler. But apparently that's changed now, so we're fine. It's a very big city. Well, now we haven't started. We have started, Jim. Character creation is truly the start of the adventure. Okay, so I am not sure, but it looks to me as if they're trying to rescue that woman, that not Dothraki, that Githyanki. I think these guys are trying to rescue her. That's what I think, anyway. I want to fly on dragons. Oh. We're on! We're on! This looks like not the what's it? A different plane. Plane of fire. Oh, I have not moved my camera. Apologies. It's okay. You can have me floating in the middle of nowhere, can't you? What's wrong with you? Right. As soon as we get out of this pod thing. Oh, look, it just look at that. Now that he's not stood there in character creation, he's already looking better. Look at him! Oh, come on, don't tell me you're not already in love with him. Right, anyway, let me move my camera. He does look good. Of course he looks good. Oh, and actually I better do my lights as well. It's getting a bit dark. Oopsie daisy. Wrong screen. Right, we'll put an extra bit of artificial light on first. It's not dark enough to put the blinds shut, you see. Let's embrace the light that we've got this moment. Because it's been rather miserable weather-wise. Sorry, I'm just trying to fill for time here whilst I sort this out. There we go, look at that. Instant brightness. If it gets too dark, just let me know, because I've not got my... Oh, I can keep my preview screen on now, but I don't want it on. I don't like to see it. Because I've now read everything from my little crib sheet. Right, okay. We're on. We're in. Bottom left corner is the best spot. Oh, I can't go and do all that again. Right, we'll see if it's too restrictive in the top left. Nothing there at the moment, though, so we should be okay. Right, okay, so I've done some looking at my interface and all the rest of that jazz off camera, so that I'm not completely like, oh, what the hell is all of this? And I've also got my black book here that I used to take a few occasional notes in for, Crusader Kings 2. I've actually got all of the hotkeys written down, which I'm now going to open because I don't want anything to throw me off. I want to be prepared as I can be for this affair. You can't prepare for competent tactics, unfortunately. That's going to have to be done on the fly. Right, anyway, so slightly bigger quick bar here. Now this quick bar, I haven't got a clue what's going on with it, but these are the spells, it looks like. Can't be cast while your new parasite adjusts to your mind and magic. Oh, interesting. So we've got stuff. We've got bonus actions. We've got main actions. We've got arcane recovery. Replenish spell slots while out of combat. You cannot restore spell slots above 5th level. Replenish spell slots. Does that mean replenish your spells? Cast them again. What's these? Cantrips. We've got 3 cantrips at the moment. There are 3 cantrips. These are our level 1 memorized spells. This is our arcane recovery. These are bonus actions. So let's get a look at these bonus actions. I'll sort my inventory, my hotbar out off camera. It needs to be a bit more organised than it's currently showing us. But jump is something that we can do to get across ledges. It works quite well. Dip your weapon into a surface. Very interesting. And also shove. Now, we're not a very strong person, so it's probably not going to work very well for us, but, I'm sure the game, because we've seen it in one of the early playthroughs, where you can push people off things. Kill them. Poof, oops, and off they go. So that's quite cool. And then if you go to the main actions that we've also got here, you've got hide, very standard. Dash, very good. Throw. Let's read that one, shall we? Throw a character or item from the world or your inventory. You can pick up something and just lob it. Want to lob a pair of boots at somebody? Go ahead. that sounds quite fun. Just picking up something random and chucking it. Linked to that, improvised melee weapon. Not content to hack that guard down with your double-handed axe, you know, not a problem. There's a chair leg there. Why don't you give that a whirl? You can throw potions at allies to give them the effect. Oh, that's kind of cool. That's cool. So and helping up down. Yeah, so they were some of the more interesting ones. And I kind of like this because I think it's very embracing of the D&D culture, because you kind of in D&D you're restricted by your own imagination and your GM to some degree, aren't you? But you know, these kind of things, picking up random things and knocking somebody with it, these are the kind of things you do in a pen and paper session, you know, in a desperate attempt. So it's quite seeing some of these little things like that. I think it's quite really cool. Main hand attack, we're not going to be attacking. Topple, swipe at a creature to knock it prone. That's probably like a sweep with our staff. Speak with animals. Is always prepared. Is it on? Let's cast it now. Can we cast it? Where does it tell us? There we go. And this will last until we rest. Nothing lost by casting. That is the. Doesn't you know? We're a wizard. We can cast it. We don't have a. You know, as long as we got it prepared, we're fine. So that's cast. What else were we looking at? Yeah, topple or attack. It's a bit of swiping. Okay. So we've got our spells. Did I memorize all of these? Okay, so arcane recovery is also here. Ice knife is there. Minor illusions. These are cantrips too. So yeah, I need a bit of order here. So this is everything. So one last question, folks, before we move on. No, it's a talent thing, isn't it? It's a racial talent. Action and then bonus action. So in combat, what is the situation? I mean, the game might tell us in a tutorial, but whilst I'm walking around, you can give me the heads up. Do we get to cast an action and then do a bonus action in the same move? What am I doing? I'm walking.
Don't waste a step.
Don't waste a step. Right, okay, let's...
Might still be stuck inside if we hadn't been attacked.
Center camera. You can always focus the camera on your current character. Home center or left double-click portrait.
Right.
Easier.
What now?
I'm a point and clicker.
Is that blood?
There we go.
No. Never mind.
Oh, I'm not got edge scrolling on here. Why not? Why is edge scrolling not working? Because we're at the edge of the map. Okay, very good.
Not getting back in that thing.
That's ours. Right.
Someone else got out.
Inspecting the pods. See what's going on here. Got the nursery. We are off and racing. We're off, my friends. We are off. We are off and running. Is it exciting? You can do one action and one bonus action per round. Cool. And a pearl. A pearl. God bless us. We've got a pearl. Can we move the screen? Oh, perfect. Right, so apparently, when you have a turn, you get to use an action and a bonus. Also, when you hover over end turn, it will give you info on what you have used, including movements. Ah, that's very handy. So, like, if you're forgetful like me, have I moved yet? Oh, it's a sort of a gem. A pearl is a sort of a gem. It's pearly, sparkly. Yeah, I like that you've got your keychain, your alchemy pouch, and your camp supply sack. Keeps your inventory a little bit neater. Quite like they've already given you that, to be fair. They could be harsh and make you pay for them, couldn't they, or something? Left tab is a way to see what's around you. Left alt, yes, that's the inspect key of some description. 2 health potions. And that is our inventory. And our very first shiny thing. Look at it. It's glowing, it's round, it's perfect, with a slight pink hue. It looks... look how he's standing. That looks to me like somebody standing with a degree of confidence. Right, anyway, so he's got a simple robe on, some simple boots. He's got underwear on, which is always important. He's got some tasteful boots on, and some homely clothes, which are perfect for ambling around a campsite, enjoying the starlight and good conversation. Faked confidence. We've got our spell, indeed. We've got our spell book, which gives us like little cantrips, class actions. You've got your you've got your memorized spells, and you've got your known spells. Doesn't be interesting to see how this develops as we get up through the levels. Is it all on one page? Do you turn the page? We've got common things. Speak with animals. We've got our weapon actions. We've got our common actions. These are all in our thingy. One interesting thing that I noticed was we've got an ability, a passive ability, to toggle non-lethal attacks, which you can use if you have, if you're unarmed or if you've got a melee weapon on. You can actually toggle non-lethal, which I thought was very interesting. I wonder if you can go through the entire game without killing somebody. Possibly, but anyway, we'll see whether we're going to turn that on at any point. We may well have to do. We've got a passive ability, reactionary ability, attack of opportunity, and this is something that's going to be quite fun, I think. Coming from the forests, we are not too unused to having to brew elixirs to help and heal, using the natural ingredients of what's around us. So we're going to be quite proficient in the arts of alchemy as well. So it'd be quite fun to play around with this. 40 camping supplies for a rest or a long rest. We get 2 short rests. I think that's as much as I've read up on.
Good.
So let's crack on now and start looting. Let's loot the place. Okay, so we've got trap disarm toolkit and 24 gold. The gold looks rather strange in its shape. Like little mini tablet things. Now we could jump across here to showcase the jump feature, but A, I don't know if we'd make it, and B, you get burnt. And there's nothing over there, so we'll not be too adventurous with our little legs. Probably not wise to do too much jumping around. Right, where are we going? Nursery.
This is the pool that thing came from. The parasite now writhing behind your eye.
Investigation. Channel our inner investigation here. Oh, first skill check. Hang on. Some dialogue options require a skill check. A dice roll that must meet or exceed a target number. Your character's skill add a bonus to this roll. So I get a +3 to my bonus intelligences. So we have to roll a 7 or above. Chris, are you on the? Are you here, Chris? Stay silent. There we go. Oh, we just scraped it. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh. This is how it's going to be, is it, game? You're going to tease me, are you?
The casing is fragile. The slightest touch could cause it to crumble.
Do we want it to crumble? If we touch it, it's probably going to crumble. We don't know whether we might need this down the line. Do we wish to crumble it in almost anger? No. No, we're more measured than that. This thing, we don't know what it does. We don't want it to break just yet. We're going to leave it be. For now. Right. One of the difficult things about this section, I find, is it's very disorientating. Okay, so that's the exit. Okay, we're not going to go to the exit. We're going to go over here. Go back up this way. I spy with my little eye a little pathway as we just check up on anybody else that might be left behind.
Not everyone made it out alive.
No. Emptiness. I'm still pressing tab to do inspect, which I'll have to get used to not pressing that. I could have rebound it, but I decided to go with the original key bindings. I will speed up, don't worry, it comes.
Visions project
Not
into your
too
mind.
much.
A Nautiloid hurtling through the plains, resplendent with psionic energy.
Always room for more.
Okay, can you hear me? I haven't got my preview screen on. So I'm muting and unmuting myself, and I misslip and don't press the button that I think I've pressed. You might not be hearing me right now. Anyway, so we have another gem. We have an onyx to add to our collection. I mean, we will sell some gems. We're not going to be like a what's the word I'm looking for? Like a hoarder, you know, kleptomaniac style hoarder. We've got fire. Let's take a wide berth. These robes could go up at any moment. My hair could go up at any moment. The amount of flipping saps in it.
Let's see.
Just for gnomes. Also got a bit of black dye in it as well.
Where the hells are we?
Where in the hells are we? That is a good question. You're not in Baldur's Gate. Do.
Lucky I made it out.
Oh.
Might be other survivors.
See that hair covered? Bum. Okay, I think I've got everything. And if we haven't, well, just slapdash. Anyway, I thought I heard my mother calling me for she didn't apparently. I'm hearing them, hearing things. Right, we have room number 2. A creepy sound, creepy voice. A viscous chair.
Images of goblins, their habits and histories flash into your mind.
No love lost there.
A schematic of a Nautiloid flashes into your mind. Nerves, sinews, as much living being as ship.
Do.
Mind flayer horticulture.
Alrighty, I'm pressing tab. Keep pressing tab.
1,000 years of humanoid history, elves, dwarves, humans, and more flash behind your eyes.
But the tab is right next to the arrow key, so it makes it easy to inspect whilst you're moving. I'm going to have to change that button to tab. It just makes sense. Al is not the button that we need to press for that. I'm still pressing bloody tab. Oh, it's awkward. Unless I move my thumb. Tab, it is better, but it wasn't. The keybind for it wasn't very self-explanatory. Like, there were 2 buttons, 2 functions for the left out. It was like, well, which function am I changing? It's not that clear.
Doesn't do anything.
Right, anyway, yeah. I'll worry about my keybinds later. For now, we should be worried about the really, really creepy voice. I think he looks really cool. I'm really happy with my character, I don't know if you can tell. Like, he had hands on hips. What do we have here? Says Vulpus. Oh, it's just a body with a strange voice coming out of it. Nothing to worry about. Nothing that I haven't seen before. Look at that. Even that's hideous. Mind Sanctuary.
Curious.
Very curious. Jar of brains.
Curious.
Very curious. What's even more curious is this. He looks at... Oh, God, he's twitching.
Yes, you've come to save us from this place.
I don't think I have.
From this place, you'll free us. Please. Before they return.
Perception failure.
They return.
The hell? Man, brain, what is this?
A newborn. Born new from this husk.
You realize you're talking to an intellect devourer, a minion of the mind flayers who abducted you.
Aha. Ah, you're an intellect devourer, I know you. I've watched playthroughs of Neverwinter Nights. I know what an intellect devourer is. One of the cures for the black plaguey thing. Yeah, and it looks like he's beyond the point of saving. We've noticed perhaps that he sounds a bit afraid. Why is that?
The enemy. So many enemies.
Tell me.
Remove us from this body. From this case. Free us. Please.
Now, how foolish are we? I mean, for me, I'm saying don't touch that thing with a 10-foot barge pole. But old curiosity here. Let's inspect the exposed brain just that bit further. Oh my god, it's a DC 10, it's another intelligence check. This is where we poke the brain, this is where we're poking somebody in the eye. Here we go. Come on. Give me a nice healthy 15, no sweat, easy does it. I'll take a 14. Not a problem. The dice gods are smiling today. Oh, I could have spoke too soon.
You notice edema, a swelling of the brain causing pressure where it strains against the shell of the skull.
And what do we need to do about that? What do we need to do about that? Attempt a cerebral extraction. Yeah, because we're experts in medicine. Breaking the skull, no. Dexterity. Attempt a cerebral extraction. No, I can't be trying that. I think gently trying to pull it out is also a bit... But, you know, our kind of helpful nature, the brain is talking to us, it sounds like it's in pain, this could be a most horrendous... Why would you release an intellect devourer into your midst? It's rather stupid, isn't it? But there's just something quite alluring about it. The medicine check has advantage because you succeeded on the investigation roll. Oh, their advantage. Use the highest roll from 2d20. That is a major advantage, isn't it? But I can't see us attempting. I don't see us attempted a cerebral extraction. Can't see it personally. There are dedicated healers within the family. We weren't one of them. To start anything quite so in depth as that. Anyway, we'll try it as a dex check. So it's only the 1d20 rather than the 2, and taking the best one. But we still get a +2 from the dex check. So let's see what happens here. We're trying to alleviate the pressure and bring some relief to whatever the hell this is. I don't know. Maybe it'll be grateful. Become our pet or something. Or maybe we'll kill it in the process. Well, I think the game is just trying to lure us into a false sense of security. It's like, yeah, play me. You're going to have a great time. Successes go along. You're going to throw in a couple of failures, but don't worry. Not like that Pathfinder game. No mercy. That is like a really horrendous face.
The brain lifts from the skull, but you notice an opportunity. You could cripple the strange creature, making it more subservient should it prove a threat.
No. We haven't taken this brain out to suddenly mutilate it. We are going to spare the creature. It was in pain. And it's almost like we're seeing it as an animal, you know. It's got legs. I'm sure from the read-up on Intellect Devourers that they're compared... I don't think they bark like dogs, but they're compared to like little dogs, really. You know, maybe that's why we've been lured in here. But we're going to spare the creature.
We are free. Our freedom is ours, friend.
The creature pauses, listening. Something behind your eyes seizes in recognition.
We must go to the Helm. At the Helm, we are needed.
I don't trust this creature. He's telling us, or it is telling us to go somewhere. We need it. No, we don't need it. You need it. But what's at the Helm?
The brain tenses, as though querying an unseen advisor.
See?
Do you not hear it?
It's a trap.
We will not survive here. We are needed to navigate. We are needed to leave this realm.
No, I don't trust it. I don't trust it. I mean, I don't personally trust it, but my character, well, this looks like a dog. What should I call you? Well, I'm going to ask that. Okay, well, we can't stay on a burning ship, can we? So, it's all we've got to go on right now. So, we shall be cautious, but accepting. I mean, what... I'm so tempted. We'll give it a name. I don't care what you call it. We'll give you our own name, okay?
To the Helm we go. We are going to the Helm.
See? Its voice. It's just too like, oh, come follow me to your doom. I'm a brain that talks. What can possibly go wrong? Right, we need a name for this creature. A temporary name. Us. That's a rather large... that's a rather large intellect devourer. No, it's just perspective. We're a very small gnome. I've never played a character this small before. Everything seems so big. Right, okay, so we have a companion. Hang on a second. What did the game tell us? It's called Newborn. No, it's not. What are you called? You're called Us. Can we select... Oh, we can. Oh, it's got stuff. It can dash, it can jump, it can disengage, it can hide, and it can hit things with a claw. Maybe can we move? We can't set the quick bar or the hot bar here for this creature. So it's all fingers and claws. And, oh, we can examine... Oh, there we go. Look at that. So we have our own intellect devourer pet. You coming? Called Us. It's got stats and everything. There it is. Weighs 20 kilograms. Oh well, it's just fodder. We'll throw it to whoever attacks us. Okay. Right, we're back with my dinner in a minute, and we shall crack on and see if we can get off the ship. Righty-ho, burger and chips today.
Moving in.
So we have a, we have a pet brain. Have we got everything from here? I assume so. Oh, we've left the brain behind. And legs. Yeah. That's got to factor into the weight, hasn't it? Right, are we going the right way here? Oh no, this is like a fiery. This is like a fiery exit. I don't like the look of this. In fact, it goes round into a different area. Is that the way we were going? Or was there another door? Oh, I think that is the way we have to go, isn't it? Gonna have to brave it, Volpus. Go very quickly. Run! Run! Oh! Oh my god!
Abomination. This is your end.
Abomination?
Your head throbs and your skin tingles. Visions rush past. A dragon's wing, a silver sword, and a flash of your face seen through the strange woman's eyes.
My head. What is this? Skvar. You are no thrall. Vlaakith blesses me this day. Together, we might survive.
Thrall, you say?
We carry mind flayer parasites. Unless we escape, unless we are cleansed, our bodies and minds will be tainted and twisted. Within days, we will be Geich, mind flayers.
Oh. Yeah, a bit of panic setting in here. Must be something we can do.
We can do nothing until we escape. That must be our priority. First, we exterminate the imps. Then we find the Helm and take control of the ship. As for that thing, it will remain tame as long as it believes we are thralls. It may be of use in the fight to come.
Oh, it thinks we're thralls. Oh. Okay, so it's my turn to attack. What do I want to do? I think a cantrip is more than fine. So if we... So, remind me, is a movement action separate to an attack action? So if we move, can we still attack, or is it attack or move? Movement is separate. Thank you very much, because we don't want to be anywhere near those flying monstrosities. We instead will lob a ray of frost at them, which actually is rather handy considering they are probably looking like fire imps. Oh, there we go. Look at. Well, if you press O, you get the tactical view, which might even be better on occasion. I need to get a bit of camera control. It's the first time I've seen this interface. Right, okay, we'll fire at this. I've only got 6 hit points. It does 1d8 points of damage, so there's a 95% chance to hit and, you know, whatever chance to kill it. So, here we go. We did 1 damage. Oh! You can use an action to dash. It's like a double, yeah, okay. Like a double run kind of situation. So let's have a look at the dice roll there. Can we? Does it give us the full mashings of our misery? 1 damage. So it gives us our plus 10 intelligence modifier for our attack rolls. That's pretty cool. Yeah, damage 1, 1d8, rolled a 1. And that's it. So we can do a bonus action now, which means we could dip a weapon in there, we could shove somebody, we could use a potion. That's all we can do at the moment. We don't want to do that. We've already cast a spell, so I think it's end turn. So it tells us that we have used a green action, we've used all of our movement, and we've still got a triangle action left. So that's a really handy little tooltip thing. They've thought of so many little quality of life things, haven't they? They've done a very good job so far. I'm very happy with this. I mean, I've barely touched the surface, have I? But it's looking good. Right, we are now in control of Mr. Brain. So we'll just attack with claws! Attack with claws! And not kill. Maybe attack again with claws. We cannot because we are out of movement. Yeah, the early access did its job. Yeah, definitely. One of the beauties of early access, I suppose, going down that route. Take feedback, you know, into consideration and get your game right. Right, we are in charge of somebody who I have got no clue what she is, what class she is. She's a level 1 fighter. I mean, I suppose I better get used to her. Maybe will at some point, and we can actually make her bar bigger, which makes me think she's going to be a party member that we will keep if we choose to do so. I kind of want... She's got cantrips. Yankee Psionics. She can do a mage hand. Probably not appropriate right now, but she's got a bonus action, so she could do a pommel strike, which is a day's attack with a pommel of her weapon. And that would then open it up for a second regular attack with her weapon, which would be quite cool. Can we do that? No target. Oh, there we go. There we go. Let's go. So a pommel attack to daze it, and then follow up with just a regular... Oh, she's got a bow as well. Just a regular main hand attack, really. Got to remember to attack the animal and not the actual circle underneath. Can we get her a bit closer this way to try and draw a bit of aggro? I think we can. There we go. Okay. Oh, miss, nice. And another miss. Very nice. Right. So we are firing into combat now, which makes me wonder if we're going to get all those kind of mechanics kicking in. So let's have a look. Cantrip. Ray of Frost. Firing into combat. Firing into threatened. Does it give you T? It's threatened. An enemy is close. Has disadvantage on ranged attack rolls. That thing does or we do? I don't know. We'll see. Maybe it doesn't count with spells. It does because an enemy is right by it. Oops, I pressed tab. Oh, no, we've got a party. Tab is giving us the party screen. So we can move things between our party members easier, I suppose. I think this may be what the screen's about. Yeah, because we've got 2 lots of inventory, look. What if I just want 1 inventory? I just want my inventory. How do I just probably press that. Yeah, like that, that's it. Okay. There's no penalty firing into melee. So it only affects you if they're right on top of you rather than shooting into combat. Ah. That makes life a bit easier. Right, okay. We've killed 1, 2, 1 left to go. We can afford to move a little bit closer now.
These boots have seen everything.
These boots have seen a fair few things. But have they seen exactly this? I highly doubt it. Right, we can't do much with our little brain friend. So I suppose we'll just move and see which one he picks on.
Time to strike.
And we are going to do the same thing again. So, oh, a pommel strike. Hang on, I shouldn't be so frivolous with my special abilities. Okay, so I need to replenish this on a short rest. You get 2 short rests a day. Right, okay. So, we should be a bit careful. Certain abilities are not a single use. Right, what we got? Hamstring. Is it a free action to switch your weapon? Let's just give it a smack. Or maybe we should try lacerating it. No, that's a short rest job as well. Right. Just attack.
You bow or you break.
That'll do it.
You proved surprisingly adequate in battle. Now, to the Helm. Enough waiting. I crave blood.
Okay, so we've got a new party member, Lizelle. At the moment, oh, I'm pressing tab now. Now tab has a function. Oh God, that you're going to see that screen several times. So we've got a mind flayer here. What are you doing? Take your hands off.
Not on my mind.
Right.
And well,
Go down. Syndrome kicking in there. What's this? Void bulb. Throw this alien bulb at a target and possibly pull in nearby objects and creatures. Ooh. I shall take them. I don't mind. As I loot everything from around this place. A scimitar.
What's hiding here?
A light crossbow. I need one of them. And another one. I mean, I only needed 1, but if you want to give me 2, then thank you very much. Right, okay, so we can use a light crossbow. We can toggle F to toggle weapon sets. Or you can use the little screens down here, which obviously is as a point and click kind of person. That's what I'll be doing, and it's the wrong button again. I'll change that before the next session.
Can't slow down.
Okay, where's my little loot item? Does it say empty? Yeah, dead. Oh, it says empty if you've looted them. Cool. Okay. What about that one? That's empty. I think I looted that one. Oh, shut up. Oh no, I didn't. A hand axe. Oh. I'll get the gist eventually. So we're getting a selection of items and some potions. Right, let's have a look at our inventory here. So, is this my inventory or is this a shared inventory?
Assume nothing.
I like its independent inventories. Quite like that.
One true way. Brains for these vile gay to feast on.
Okay, so you can do changes in the middle of combat. That's good to know. What's that? A chasm. Okay. I don't think we're going to go into the chasm. I think we're trying to go up here, aren't we? Aha, yes we are. Right, lead the way, Volpus! No, lead the way! Lizelle. Sounds like she knows what she's doing.
We'll be able to take another dragon attack. We need to get out before it's too late.
Right, we need to get out before it's too late. A simple robe! I'm wearing a simple robe. I thought it was an upgrade. Oh, that's a shame. What weapon has she got?
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
A long sword. She's... Is that a two-handed thing? Yeah, really with both hands. Yeah, we're quite... Look how number we are! Look at that! Gold.
I wonder if the gods are watching me.
Ah! Oh my god! Why am I on fire? Oh, this is fire, right? Look. Oh, I'm in the floor, I'm in the floor!
Much to bear.
I'm gonna die! I'm on fire! This is gonna die. He's got a dislike of fire. So just get burnt in it. Remember, your adventuring party reaches 0 hit points, they are downed. This is a state between life and death where they roll each turn to survive. On 3 successful rolls they become stable. On 3 failures they die.
Ignorance breeds madness.
Life lesson here, people. Don't walk in fire. It's dangerous. Target is blocked.
Death's closer.
Okay, so this is clearly me demonstrating the Revivify ability. Now you all know how to use it, you see. Completely know what I'm doing. Hello, Bettina, welcome.
Here goes nothing.
I bet nobody that has ever...
I feel
It's probably... I reckon at least 95% of people that have played this prologue have not died up until that point.
need to find a way forward.
Oh, F5 to save often. Oh yes, I keep forgetting about that. Is F5 to save? Yeah. I was debating whether to reload it, but clearly I don't do those things. So we have to live with the consequences, and the consequences are... we have lost a vital item. Right, at least we're fully revived. And running forth to another sphincter. Aha! A console with buttons in it.
Touch nothing without knowing its purpose.
Is she talking to us? You're talking to the wrong person here, love. I touch everything. Just say. Right. Touch. Does it say touch? It does say touch. Well, as we stand there, hands and hips, I might just have to touch a few things, actually, if you don't mind. Right, we have a door there. It's fine. Dark Mind, elaborate reliquary, a necklace, and a manuscript. I think there's a bit of touching to be done here, I'm afraid. Quite a bit of touching. What's this backpack? There's a backpack somewhere. Where's a backpack? Oh, it's over there. Okay, right, let's touch a few things.
Faint images appear in your mind. A brain, a Githyanki warrior, and centuries of darkness.
Oh!
In a jar.
I have picked up a brain in a jar. May come in useful. I've always wanted a brain in a jar. And we've got a necklace. We're putting it on. It's just a burnished necklace, but it's bright and polished. Was previously potentially cherished by its previous owners. Oh, there we go. Matches the earrings, I'm sure. You need thieves' tools to pick a lock, or you can find its key. It's probably a key. We do have thieves' tools, but we're not going to be very good with them. I don't think. Oh, that's a trap. Oh no, sorry, that's a trap kit, not a thieving tools kit. Damn. There must be a key around here somewhere. Probably. Is that 2 doors? We've got 2 doors here. The game is making us choose. Is it you that's talking? Hang on a second, there's a backpack here. Gold and a gem.
Life flickers in his eyes, but he seems totally unaware of his surroundings.
Damn it! You! Get me out of this damn thing! We have no time for stragglers.
I sense a presence. A magical one.
Warding runes. You feel them drawing energy from the console near to the pod.
Are you satisfied? We need to go.
Hang on, I'm seeing a pattern here.
Hurry! Please!
Okay, so we've got to escape the Nautiloid, rescue the Illithid's captive. Okay, we have used. If only we had Derek Akar as a companion. God rest his soul. He was a character, wasn't he? Right, so this has got the answer that we need to open this, apparently, and we have discerned using our talents.
The console appears dormant.
Again, inscribe the device with the glyphs you sensed from the pod's warding runes. Yeah. That's precisely what we...
The console hums to life.
Hums to life. Now let's take a look at it now that it's powered up. Oh no, we failed one! Oh, come on! Oh, this is a one that was gonna be useful.
Nothing in the appearance of the device betrays its purpose.
Damn,
It could
scuppered.
do anything.
There we were, showing off to the Githyanki lady. Doing a damn good job of looking like you know what you're doing there. Vulpus, which books have you been reading?
Suddenly, you feel a hideous squirming in your head. A parasite. Then discomfort fades, and another sensation washes over you. Connection. Authority.
Difficulty class 2. We can only fail it by rolling a 1. Oh, don't you dare, game. Don't you do it to me. Oh.
You feel the biomechanical brain of the console process your command and yield to it. A shiver runs across your mind. You feel sated.
She looks a bit worse for wear. We can't afford to be dragging her along with us.
Thought I was done for. I thought that damn thing was going to be my coffin. Thank you.
Your mind lurches into her thoughts. Her gratitude is mixed with wariness, because you have a gift with you.
You keep dangerous company.
We'll keep that to ourselves for now, really. But we're just testing the waters to see whether she's noticed it.
I did. It must be because of those parasites they put in us. They'll have to wait. I need to get off this ship alive first. Let me come with you. We can get off this ship and watch each other's backs along the way. Shadowheart. One moment. It's nothing. Trust me.
Enough of this chatter.
Trust
We
me.
need to get to the helm. Now.
She's right. Lead on.
Whoa! Right, let me. The drama is palpable. Well, I'm going to bring my preview screen back now, so that I can sort out the camera. Oh, the camera's actually perfectly fine. The screen, the gaming screen, isn't there? Gaming screen's there. That's better, I think. No, it's still a bit skewy. Hang on a second, folks. There we go. Slightly off kilter. Right. It's 9:15. I'm playing till 11. I've had my dinner. It's now time to dive into this game now properly. So we've got Shadowheart, who is a level 1 cleric.
Stay idle.
This is one of my biggest... I'm assuming the game is going to be quite kind with the battles in this ship, but this is one thing I hate about RPGs. Is getting to... Because you have a party, and it's not like real life where you're playing just your character in a tabletop. You're playing all the characters, aren't you? So you've got to be proficient with all of the damn characters, know all of their spells and all of their tech. It's like, for God's sake, I just want to focus on my character. That's as much as I need to be worrying about, surely. Anyway, so she is a cleric, not a clue. I mean, she's got her own inventory. She's got a scroll of detect thought. She's got the same bags, and she's got this mysterious artifact that she's told us not to worry about. I mean, I know we're a bit naive, and but we're not stupid, love. That clearly is an issue. But anyway, so in terms of things, she's got attack, she's got concussive smash, and she's got firebolt as well. Defensively, it must be spells: Shield of Faith, Guiding Bolt, Resistance, Selection, Blessing of... Oh, Disguise Self, she's got that as well. Blessing of the Trickster, Guidance, and all the rest of it. I hope we don't need to remember these or use these, to be honest. And we've got a pet. Got a pet.
No time to rest.
Pet brain dog. Right.
I should speak up.
More sacrificial
The man isn't dead,
lambs.
but he's totally unresponsive.
Okay. So which way do we come in? Through the open door. So we have a path to the right, we have a path to our left, and therefore we always go left. So let's go
One day I'll
left.
catch a break.
Let's go left first. Got a good feeling about
Give
this.
it a shot.
This is the Helm, I can tell it now. That is another intellect devourer that is walking around like it's not got a care in the world. Okay. You enjoy yourself. This looks like a rather large area. Doesn't look like the Helm. Looks like just like another area of storing thralls. Oh, a golden key. Probably to the chest, actually. I forgot about the chest. That must be the key to the chest. So it's telling us where, obviously it stores your key in your little handy keychain here. Little subfolder. And we have another gem to our collection. And we have this dark mind brain in a jar. Hello, Tej. Hope you're well, sir. Hope you're very well. Good to see you.
How many hosts of these gay infected?
Yes, it looks like they have definitely gone to town.
The dazed woman is trapped inside the pod. She doesn't notice you.
Trying to bloody get these roofers to come. They quoted me a price. I said on Friday, on a Thursday night even. Was it Friday? No, it was Friday, I think, afternoon. I accepted it on Saturday morning, and now they're messing about. After I'd cancelled all the other people that were coming because I accepted this quote. But anyway, so I messaged them to see if they're coming tomorrow, so that's why I've just got to check my phone periodically, because if they're coming tomorrow, I'm not going to go to the office, you see. Whereas if they're going to come, if they aren't going to come, sorry, then I'll go to the office. But anyway. So we have empty pods, viscous chairs, another console, which we won't press just yet. A slave mind.
Another brain.
Another brain. Just collecting brains for fun here. More potions. An eldritch rune. And a mug.
This might unlock those controls next to the pod.
Might get to put a cup of tea in that mug. Nice cup of tea. Place your hand on the console. Well, placing hand on consoles has worked quite well for us so far, as has been, putting hands on exposed brains. I mean, putting your hands on things is probably leading him into a false sense of security, because putting your hands in things usually doesn't end well. You know? Although saying that, we always laugh about it, but played a D&D setting game. I can't remember the name of the system, but it's D&D based, but I think it was called Dark Sun. Anyway, we're in the desert, or we're in this area, and there was this hole in a wall somewhere, in a cave or whatever, and it was described as quite, you know, oh, it's dark hole and blah 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 blah, and we obviously endured several horrors to get to our location, and the DM says you can put your hand in the hole if you wish, and everybody else was like, no, but put my hand in that, and there's my character, which was a warlock. So yeah, I'll put my hand in it anyway. I put my hand in it, and loads of treasure came out. I'm not sharing my treasure with any of you because you didn't put your hand in there. Okay, so yes, let's see what happens.
As you place your hand on the pod, you hear something. A presence connected to the pod, commanding the person inside to change.
Love the earrings. Love those earrings. What is the rating of this game? It must be an 18, this game, right? 15 maybe?
Change her. Changed at the pull of a lever. How? If we are not purified, this may be our fate.
We need to get out of here before it's our turn.
18 in Germany. 18, it is an 18. Yeah, the stuff I've seen. You won't wish this on anybody's kids, telling you. Right. Nonetheless, kids will still play it. Of course they will. It's probably mainly people. It's probably mainly kids' parents that will be playing this, you know, because they've got kind of more of a sense of nostalgia with the original series, even though it's not really linked at all. You know, kids will be like, Baldur's Gate, what the hell's that? Before you were born, child. Before you were born. Because it will be before they were born. It was 1999. 25 years ago. Yeah, so unless your kid's 25 or more. Oh, thank you, Kevin. Might drive younger players to play the game. Let's hope so, because they are masterpieces, especially the enhanced editions of them now. They are real. I really enjoyed them, even more so than my original playthroughs, because of the quality of life things. Yeah, absolutely, had a great time. Right, okay, so we're going to take the right. No, we're not. No, we're not. Hang fire. A key. This was Elquist. He'd have run straight past. Competent Elquist. No, not our Volpus. Hang on, I've got a key. And in the key, rewards, money and gems. Lovely, he's in his element. He's getting into the swing of it now. You know, Mr. I've been abducted, I'm now a million miles away in the middle of nowhere. My village home is God knows what bloody plane we're on. And I could be dead very shortly. But no, we've got hands on hips. We've been touching brains, we've been touching random consoles and actually making progress. It's quite exciting. I just got so much swagger about him. It's almost like, look at him. I'm telling you. This is all blind from here. I saw up to the point where the woman turned into the thing. So all of this from here and in is blind. Although in the playthrough that I watched, they didn't get this as a pet, so I honestly didn't realise that was going to happen. I was being tongue-in-cheek. So yes, so everything else is blind from here on in.
Wonder what plane they're from.
Okay, that's fire.
Something the matter? Besides the obvious, that is.
Sorry? Did I click on her to talk? I must have clicked on her by accident. Shadowheart, unusual net. No, let's keep going.
Right behind you.
Only turned one innocent. That wasn't my fault. It's gonna happen anyway. Right, we're going this way, I believe. Let's save
We're
it.
nearing the Helm. Once inside, do as I say. Who put you in charge?
I know.
I'll trust my own judgment.
As will I.
Cane Yank.
I hope love's only for that language. No need for that. There's minors present. Oh, so sorry about that, Vulpus. It's a height joke. I'm so sorry. So crass of me. Okay, why can't we go in? Oh, we can go in. Who the hell is that? Oh no! Oh my god! Oh my god, you killed this big thing and got killed by a...
Connect the nerves of the transponder. We must escape. Now.
Yes, escape now. Don't
Do it. We will deal with the Geich after we escape.
Yes, we will.
Connect the nerves. Nerves. We will connect them.
Connect the nerves. Why is this a...
This thing's falling fast. Got to right it.
Oh my god! We've got Hell's Balls. So these are the planar creatures. Obviously, we are, even in this thing, we are obviously trespassing here. So we need to... What do we need to do? We have to connect our brain to this thing. I'm assuming that this is going to be a situation where we should probably run rather than fight. I think we can kill these, but I'm a bit worried about this 150 Commander Zalk fella. Or even the Mind Flayer is going to struggle with only 175, with only 85 hit points. As soon as Commander Zalk's done, we are in a bit of trouble. Right, this looks like it's quite a heavy hitter. Right, game. Let's do this. Fire spell's probably not good here. Concussive Smash. Daze your target for 2 turns. It's a Constitution save. Or should we just smack it? I don't think we need to do any of these just yet. Any got more spells here. Any buffs? I think we're just going to go simple here and smack a few things about for now. Let's do it. Just got to get them down. Anything else we can do to cause some misery? Dip, push, Shield of Faith. Protect a creature from attacks. Increase its armor class by 2. That lasts until long rest, which is a long time. I shall cast it on myself, because I won't cast it on her because I don't like her, for a start. Who the hell is she? Who put her in charge, she said. Okay, I think we're done. Yep. Oh, we got Brain, our brain friend. Right, Brainy? Go hitty. Ooh! Good Brain! Go over here. Okay, Brain did well there, we like that. Where? Mind Blast on Commander Zalk. Did that work? I don't think it did. Don't worry. Right. I don't think we need to pull out the big guns just yet. We'll go for another simple ice. Ray of Frost. This is almost like the Neverwinter Nights with the Rod of Frost. That's all you used for the first half of the game as a mage. You know, trusty rod. If you're out of spells, I'll get you with this. Unless you miss it, of course, and then it doesn't do a damn thing, does it? Oh, why have we got that out? How's it? What's it done? What's it doing? Listen, buddy. Probably better for us to have on the crossbow, if I'm honest. Escape out of that. Right, we have used everything apart from that, but only here we could shove, we could jump, or we could dip, or we can stand here and just enjoy a wee dance. Like he's not got a care in the world. Little merry man. Which is kind of fitting, really. Because, yeah.
I will ascend.
I will ascend. Okay, gotta go around the fire. Fire is very dangerous. So you come about here.
On the move.
And then smack this thing. Okay, let's have a look at what's happening here. Missed. Where's the roll? Okay, so we're going to be an armor class of 11 here. She rolled a 2. It's got a 7 modifier. She needs to roll a 4. She rolled a 2. It's fine. Is that an imp with a crossbow? That is an imp with a crossbow. Oh, that's quite fortunate. That's quite fortunate. Right. I kind of want to use a spell. How about inflicting wounds? 3 to 30 damage. 3d10 necrotic. We should save that for the big guy, shouldn't we? Yeah, let's not get silly. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Very good. Very good indeed. Right, we need to move. Now, apparently we could dash. How do we dash? Dash. Is this the wrong person? Yeah, it's the wrong person. Did I cast Shield? I did cast Shield of Faith. Can we cast this more than once? Could we now cast this on her? Can we cast this more than once? Dash is an dash is an action. What about this Shield of Faith? It's a bonus action, but I've already cast it on myself, and it seems like we could use it again. Oh, there! Look, aha! She uses a spell slot, so she. I see. She'll. Oh, is it a concentration spell? Oh, so oh, I see. Right. So, because it's a concentration spell, you can only do it on one. Aha, right. But yeah, we've got a pool, so we can cast any of these spells twice, and then we're out. Okay, it's been a while since I played a Pathfinder with these little nuances. I should be up to speed, shouldn't I? Right, she can't move because she's already attacked, so we're just going to do a simple get yourself into the danger zone, lovey. Brain time. Brain can do a dash. It is. Kind of want to dash up here. Is that a bit foolish? No, let's go. We're dashing. We're dashing. I don't want to dash too far, too close, but dash close enough that the next turn I can get there. Scuttling is more appropriate, I think. More of a scuttle. Right. I could shoot, but I can't reach. But if I go here, then I can reach, apparently. So, avoid the fire if you can.
Time to press ahead.
And give it a shot. Can we shot? Not enough movement? There we go. So we could shoot, we could use spells, but I think a little crossbow action here. Showing a bit of versatility.
Time to strike.
Okay, now we've got our Githyanki friend who's probably going to dash as well. We can use it as many times as we want. It just takes a full turn, doesn't it? So you're going to cast it on yourself. Is that right? And then let's get into kind of tanky range. There we go. I could have probably used a hit on the bonce. Oh no, I haven't rested. Short rest. Right, okay. Commander Zalk. You're not doing a very good job. We're gonna come here and help out. I think now we're going to use inflict wounds. This is a very 40% chance. Let's go for it. Okay. Would you like a potion? Go brain! Go, 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 gadget brain! Okay, the brain missed as well. That's very good. Okay, so whilst we're all doing this and keeping them occupied, what we're going to do is with our character, we're going to make a beeline for the console. Because we've got to reach it within 13 turns, you see, so it makes me think that we're probably not meant to kill Commander Zalk here. So what do you reckon?
Leave him to me. Connect the transponder.
Ah, he's
Ignore the devil.
he's
We
confirmed.
must take the transponder.
He's confirmed it for us. Now we probably can't. We can dash. You can, but it's intentionally very difficult. Yeah, we're supposed to just get to the console, aren't we? So that's what we're going to try and do here.
Light on my feet.
Only with our main character, though, not with everybody.
Swift and lethal.
Swift and lethal. We're going to go with a... we can now do a pommel strike. We haven't short rested, have we? Have we come across a situation? I don't need to do it again. Let's just attack it. Main hand attack. Did I attack the creature or did I attack the floor? I keep pressing on the circle. I should be pressing on the thing. I think I may have attacked the floor there. She's just warming her sword arm up.
It's now or never.
Okay. I'll just keep hitting it like we're trying to help out here. I hope it doesn't have like an insane AoE effect. Meanwhile, we continue our mad dash towards the console.
At the ready.
Uh-oh.
Hurry before they strike.
Oh my, I'm hurrying! I'm hurrying into a dangerous situation! Let's not hurry too quickly! Guys? Guys? I have a slight problem here. Just coming backwards. Temporarily. There we go. What's this you say? Oh, bloody hell, let me deal with it.
Make way.
Make way. Bloody silly gnome. Right, we probably need to Now, if we walk past, I think the game is telling us we're walking outside of attack of opportunity range. Maybe here.
Got to move.
Yeah, good. Okay, that was handy. Right, same with the brain. Brain needs to be walking around. Is it doing is the game doing it automatically for us? Is it walking us around it or what? Because there is a disengage option. Retreat safely. Moving won't provoke opportunity attacks. I will do it just in case. There we go. Right. Okay. I'm ready. Oh, I can reach from here. Bloody hell. 8 damage. That is pretty good. Do you only get a finite amount of opportunity attacks? Is that how it works? We're going to move a little bit closer.
Victory awaits.
Isn't there a charge option in this? Remember, there's like a charge, move and attack at the same time. Do we not have that here? Or make rush attack. Oh, there you go. Charge forward and attack the first enemy in your way. Oh, it's kind of not quite the same. Okay, I think we'll just walk. It doesn't look like to be a ranged thing. Yeah, just walk. Just walk there. Take the aggro, my dear. That's what we're paying you for. Oh dear.
Astarion will have your head.
One reaction per turn. Opportunity attack is a reaction. What, like an action? Right, okay, let's keep moving forward. That's all we can really do. Mr. Brain. Never mind. Yeah, I think they're supposed to be battling like idiots for a while, aren't they? Oh. Who's low on health? Oh, Zerael is Lazael. Zerael, whatever you call yourself.
Victory awaits.
How close were that? Right, we're gonna use it.
Come a little closer.
What's going on? They're throwing cambions at us? This game is like, if you're not getting a move on, you're gonna suffer badly. These things are not meant to be fought. These things are meant to be fled from. So let's get to fleeing, shall we? Quite quickly.
Before more dragons come.
How do you highlight the whole party? Are you still in combat? Right, come on. Devour a brain. Let's get the whole party as close as possible to the transponder. Right, here we go. Little legs. Let's dash.
Still breathing, despite everything.
And let's move. Oh. Is it 15 meters we can go?
Another step forward.
I think it must be 15 meters. Okay.
I will ascend.
Oh, we're all
My path
ready.
is true.
Oh, in early access, people farmed that flaming sword. What flaming sword? Oh, if you kill him, it gives you a great sword and an achievement. We ain't killing him. Not on this playthrough, I'm afraid to say. Commander Dark's sword. He can keep his sword, thanks. Oh! That's not good. Can we change the order here?
I'm ready.
Is there a way to skip your turn? Oh, his sword, you mean? Oh, people try to get his sword off him in the Electus because... Oh. So, like, can we not change the order, or do we have to... You can't. You've got to end the turn. Don't end her turn. Oh, I just click on the characters. Ah. Is that right? No. Is that not right? Double click on him? No, no. I'm still in control of her. It's based on initiative. So there's no change in the order then. Is that what you're telling me? Is that what you're saying? It's a set turn order. Okay. Alright. If they're next to each other in initiative, they go on any order you want. If they're next to each other in initiative. Oh, so that's why there's two. That's why there's two triangles here. So if they're next to each other, it can pick either or of the two that I see. I see. Okay. So that's what it is, yeah.
Can't give up.
Right. In that case, I think we're just going to skip turns. End turns, brain, end turn. And that's my turn. Right, let's go and use this thing. Oh, we get an achievement.
Alien transponder. You made it in time.
Oh, okay, we need to go quite quickly. And that's a big dragon. Oh, worst nightmare. Oh! Whee! Wow, if this is how some of the places look that you're exploring, it's absolutely fantastic, isn't it? Look at that. This thing needs to crash. Not kill us, but crash, so we can get out. We've got a slight problem here, boys. Billy! Play the bongos! Got a problem. Nope. Let's... It is not our lucky day. There's no way we're surviving. Unless we've... Oh. Only we cast our own slow fall. Didn't memorise it, you see. We didn't realise we'd need it. Not a hair out of place on his moustache and beard. Oh, look at that backdrop.
As you wake, the tadpole squirms in your skull.
That needs to come out, probably. Quite sharpish. I'm assuming that'll be our first objective. Check yourself for injuries. That's probably prudent. First, you always check yourself. You know, make sure you've not got a rib sticking out that you can't feel because of the adrenaline. You know.
Other than the infection, you're more or less intact. A miracle, given everything you've been through. But it'll all be for nothing if you don't find help soon. The tadpole is a death sentence, and the clock is ticking. You need a cure.
Oh, it's thrown us into an open situation. No. Okay. Let's get a breather into us. Okay, find a cure. That was the obvious main quest, wasn't it? It's always going to be that. We've escaped the hells on the Nautiloid and crashed somewhere back on the material plane. We need to explore the area and find a healer. And we have completed that one. We escaped the hells. Okay, good. We have escaped the hells. So this is our map. You can place custom markers. You can teleport to waypoints. How big is this world? Is this an anti-fast travel playthrough? Waypoints, camp. We can sort that out later. Inspiration points. So I read about this in this screen. Basically, when you perform an action that is true to your background, you gain experience points and receive inspiration. And then you can use that to reroll ability checks. You can only have up to 4 at a time. So we have to act according to our outlander tendencies to gain inspiration. If we act with it, we get it. If we don't, then we don't. Which I think is quite a cool way for the game to give you some incentive to kind of stick to character. Not that you would need that incentive more often than not, as role players out there, surely we all are. And she's an acolyte. I don't care about these two. Care about them. Anyway, there's your dialogue options and there's your tutorials. Okay, that's the mappy and journaly screen. Right, we have landed on a place that looks like it could be nice, but at this moment in time it's looking a bit on fire. And that looks like a really weird tentacle thing. Okay.
With haste.
With haste. Can't afford to dither too much because we are on, you know, on clock. But let's turn to our trusty inventory and see if anything in here will help us. Every item has a context menu where you may use them, tag them as wares, or send them to another party member. Okay, so we don't have, so we have to manually select for skill checks. Okay, that's worth knowing. We haven't come across that yet, but it's good to know. Thank you very much. So if we right click on it then, there we go. So you can drop, you can throw, you can add it to your hotbar from here, you can add it to your items hotbar, your custom hotbar, you can add it to wares. Where would your wares show up? Let's add it to wares and find out. Or you can send to camp, or you can examine it. This is a cup. Worn smooth by warmed hands. Okay, let's add it to wares. Where does it go? Where's wares? Where's the wares screen? In case I put something in the wares by mistake. Maybe it's here. No. No. Oh, it stays there. Oh my god. It's a quick sale. Okay, you can just sell all wares and it'll sell things that have been tagged, not a separate tab. Okay. Are you playing this game too, Yorkie? I'm playing something else. I'm looking for a role. I'm looking for somebody else to watch to play this. You know, you guys know me well enough I like to watch a playthrough as I'm playing along myself, because other people do things in different ways and may spot things that I've missed, and it's just quite interesting. I never watch ahead of where I am. So I shall check your videos out, Mr. Yorkie. Looking for a decent playthrough. Right. Okay, so my bag of keys is not going to help me. My alchemical pouch is empty. My camping supplies, I could camp here, but I'm not in a camping kind of mood. Basically where you are though, I'm doing videos, so you'll have to be well ahead of me immediately. Oh, it's okay. I shall watch your character creation. And, you know, I bet you didn't die in the prologue by walking into fire and have your character burn to death when they've actually got a dislike of fire, funnily enough. It's almost like I did it on purpose, but I honestly didn't. Just utter clumsy on my part. But anyway, let's take a look at this. This is absolutely fantastic scenery.
Fresh water. There must be a settlement somewhere nearby.
As we dip our feet in. Oh, hey, oh, there's more of these tentacles here. Good question. That's the champ. Who isn't playing this game at the minute? Yeah. Can we walk over here? No. So we've got a bit of fire. We've got a chasm. We've got a very messy beach. And somebody mentioned it earlier in the chat, but I got the exact same vibe of the kind of Divinity vibe. You land, you're on a beach. It's not quite as nice a beach as where you landed in Divinity 2, but it's still not bad, is it? If you put aside the tentacles and the burning, the acrid smell of smoke, the fiery ashy embers raining down upon you, scalding your naked flesh. Apart from that, it's not bad at all. A mangled fisherman. Yeah, and apart from the mangled bodies as well, another drawback to this holiday locale. It's definitely getting a 1 on TripAdvisor. What I quite don't like about the camera settings, and I can guarantee you there'll be camera mods, is you don't kind of have a free pan option. So like if I just want to keep this height but pan the camera from here, it's kind of like you can't. You can only pan it down when it goes low. There's no, there's no up and down. I want a little bit more camera freedom. But don't get me wrong, it's still better than Divinity 2 because you can see from this angle, which is nice. Anyway. Oh, that's what's her face. Are we curious enough to touch it? No, we would respect that she didn't want it to be touched. So tempting. Curiosity or respecting one's boundaries, which is the stronger urge right now? Oh, go on.
You're alive. I'm alive. How is this possible?
Yeah, there, look, it goes back in the pocket. We could have touched it. Yes, well, I was hoping you would shed some light. Somebody cast a spell upon us, and we were spared a bumpy landing.
I remember the ship. I remember falling. Then nothing.
Any ideas where we are? Could be a good start. What happened to our Gith friend?
No, I don't recognize this place. But anything's an improvement on where we just came from. First things first, we need supplies, shelter, and most of all, a healer. We might have escaped, but we still have these little monsters in our heads.
Yeah, what happened to our Gith friend?
You might want to reconsider calling her a friend. Looks like she ran off without us.
Okay. Well, nothing like strength in numbers, and she seemed like she knew how to fight, and she seems alright, so why wouldn't we take that opportunity?
We need each other, and we both know what's at stake. Can't think of better company.
She looks like she's not the kind of person that you can have a laugh and joke with, though. She's a bit... I mean, it is quite a stressful situation, and not everybody can be as laid back and as jovial as our chappie, dancing in the middle of a burning ship, you know? Hey, look at me, and strutting around. Not everybody can be like that in the face of danger.
One thing, just before we go. I wanted to thank you again for freeing me. It would have been all too easy for you to run right past my pod.
Shadow Hat
But you
approves.
didn't. I'll remember that.
There's a little message
Lead the way.
behind my camera that you couldn't see. Approval from Shadow Hat. So we've got a relationship type of system going on here. She approves of us saving her. Well, of course you do. Why wouldn't you approve? Right, let's see what options we can... we've got... well, like I say, we've got no immediate rush. We're on a beach. I mean, apart from the fact we're going to turn into a mind flayer, if we don't hurry, perhaps there's a bit of urgency, and we'll save the talking for later. As much as I do want to have a bit of a chinwag. Let's remind ourselves of what we've got. She's got absolutely nothing in her inventory now. She's completely... apart from we're under her. And she's got a circlet on. It's just a bog standard circlet. Circlet. That caught our eye, actually. It was very nice. We might give her 1. How do we split? There we go. We'll give her 1 healing potion. Oh, she's got... Give me that straight back, you liar. How dare you? You're trying to convince me you've got nothing. Okay, let's go. Still trying to comprehend. Keep an eye out for Easter eggs, some reference to Larian's other games. Well, I've only played the 2 Divinities, and it was a while ago, so maybe I might get some Easter eggs out of it if I come across them. Hopefully they're really obvious. And just the subtle ones that are always the best, isn't it? Right, contextual menu, help us out here. We've got a backpack and a pouch somewhere, and a wooden barrel. So it doesn't show up everything that's lootable. Isn't there like a loot button? Proper inspect key? Probably not. Highlight nearby items, making it easy to find loot. I'm just talking about that. It doesn't highlight everything. Intellect Devourer. Oh, that must be from the ship. That must be from the ship. See you later, Cham. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Oh, a hat! No matter what the game is, I can never ever look at a hat in a game and not think of Faerun. Ever. It's like, I don't have to wear it because... Can we wear it? Oh, it changes our hairstyle as well. That's pretty cool. It interferes with the hair. How cool is that? I mean, it's a simple, subtle touch, but actually I quite like how it's brought the hair slightly over an eye. It's the little things. I mean, we're not wearing it, just by the way, but that is so cool. It alters your hairstyle. I mean, how many games do you put a hat on and it just covers your head? To a point where sometimes it removes your hair and makes you look bald. No, not here. Oh, yeah, that interacts with your hair. Oh, I like that. I do. Don't like the hat, though. Unfortunately. Faerun would be all over it like a rash, sticking his own feather in it. And everything, but no. Unless it's a wizard's hat, we're quite fine. Right, we've got a split path scenario here. We can go left. We can go up here. We've got buckets of fish. We've got a pier system. More dead bodies. Oh, the choices, the choices. And a liar. A musical instrument. We love music. We can't play for a damn lick, but that looks promising. We do like music. Oh, this is not our friend, is it? That's not our friend. It's not named. Try to play it. Can we try to play it? Drop item, equip, drop, throw, custom, add to wear, send to count, shadow heart, send to shadow heart, examine. Can we? I'm glad it's dead. That wasn't our friend. Equip it. Okay, let's equip it. Oh, there. Okay, what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? There. Perform. Play a tune and attract and delight those around. Oh no. No way. This is going to be like a car crash. Nails on a chalkboard. Select a variant. Oh my god. Bard dance. Old time battles. The power. The queasy seas of divinity and sin. I've got to find somebody that can play this. Because we can't play. So it's going to sound awful. But this is clearly an Easter egg. Waiting to happen. Okay, let's stop playing that now, please. Can we stop playing now, please? That is hideous. Stop. 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 You're making my ears bleed. We'll put that away for somebody that can play, or we'll sell it. Maybe we'll keep it as a collection in case we have people that can play in our party. Quite cool that they give you the portrait of the dead person as well, and the portraits are unique. It's not like a kind of like, this is a dead person symbol. No, every person has a face. This was Terry the fisherman, who got hit by a falling rock, or maybe got hit by a part of the ship. Oh no! That's not out. I can't look! I cannot look! Okay. Oh, fish counts as camping supplies. Oh, interesting. Be sure to collect food and drinks. You will need them to restore your health and resources when taking a long rest. So, fish. Stocking up on fish as camping supplies. Okay. Oh, I love food in games. I always love food in games. So we've got 40 there, 10 there, 4 there, 4 there. So yeah, you just stock up on your food. Of course, we won't be eating the fish unless we're dying of starvation. Gold, water, and a red apple. The Sword Coast's finest well water, bottled for convenience. And some shanties. Now, our character is an absorber of information. Hence why he's been sent out to gather the information. He's curious, he's interested in these kind of things. He wants to soak up as much information as possible. Drink it in. Culture, books, everything. Art, everything. He wants to get it all. So we'll be reading a few books in this playthrough. And here we have a shanty. And we all row with the spray. I mean, it's a shanty. This could be a Deadfire throwback, for all I know. Oh, it's a different company. Sorry, excuse me, getting confused with my roleplay games. It's easily done. You can pick up the feat to play instruments at level 4. Well, everybody can, because we'd be quite interested in playing an instrument. We like music, so I suppose we would like to maybe learn to play. I mean, I like music, but I'd never be able to. I used to play the keyboard. Slight lie, I did play an instrument.
What's in here?
Oh, and a perfumed letter. Let's read it. Sigh. I love you. There, I said it. And if you meet me tomorrow, I'll say it again and again and keep on saying it till we're old and grey. So let's do it. Let's go to Baldur's Gate. I know it's risky, but so's staying here. The last few months have been hard, but they're always a little easier when you're there. Leave your boat and meet me at the hill overlooking the old bridge. Bring whatever you can carry. We'll make do without the rest. Don't be late. Now, is Anna going to be waiting somewhere? Meet me at the hill overlooking the old bridge. Maybe she might be waiting. Let's take it. You can read books and notes you have picked up in your inventory. So, there's a note. Perfume letter. We can... Where do we read it? They're probably dead. Yeah. See you later, Nagisa. So if I want to read this again, oh, it's at the top there, the option. Sorry, so I can read it from in here. I want to reread it. Right. Okay. Good. Have we? Until I get used to this, right? I'm gonna be constantly. Have we looted everything? Right. So this way goes down towards what looks to be a building. So that's probably the way to go. So I'm gonna go this way now. Just take a swing by. Take a little swing by here. See what we've got. More bodies. More mangled fishermen. With their fish and their bottles with strange liquids in it. Dried and crusty at the bottom. More intellect More
of those wretched things.
Is this the remains? This is the remains of the ship. Which makes me think that this is the right way, and maybe that door is locked. Okay, now I'm going to have to find out. This whole situation is quite confusing. Bit of gold there. I'm an abducted commoner. I wonder if these people have fallen from the ship. Rather than these people, some of these people have fallen from the ship, I think. We've got some people that have probably been killed as this thing's fallen and crashed and burned, and I think some of these may have been in the ship. Might have been described as abducted commoners. Right, let's have a look. We've got some more stuff here. We've got a waypoint. Don't know what that does. We've got some more fish. Another bottle. You've discovered a waypoint. Oh, it's like a teleportation place. Okay. We go to the map. Oh, these are the tentacles of the ship. Anyway, we are here. We have so the overgrown ruins is a waypoint. We've been here. Ship there. Okay, barrel here. Full of gold. Aha, thieves' tools. I've got a little bit of decent decks. And we've got mergrass.
I had a bag of holding.
Oh, I think we're getting close to carry capacity. No, not quite. Oh, we're still alright. Still okay. How do we sort? Sort by value, weight. Sort by type, I think is best. There we go. Have a bit of order to this inventory. Make use of the auto sort. Try not to be so finicky with the old inventory. Oh, more mergrass. Did I not take that book? Oh, the shanties for the. Why couldn't I? Hang on a second. You can also give Shadow Heart some. Yeah, oh yes, we will. We definitely will. Right, can we not take? Can we take this or not take? No, you can't. Okay. It's just sort of like a reading thing. Hi ho, hi ho. Soft to work we go. Yes, you can. Oh, can you? Oh. Well, I want to take it. And I want to sing those shanties. Right click it. Ah. Contextual menu. Or you can throw it at somebody. I always like that option. Throw it. Throw this book in a rage at the innkeeper. It's the wrong drink. There we go. Good. Oh, ancient sigil circle. Look at that. Bottle, fish, and a mug. And a strange symbol. Oh, belladonna? Oh. I'm going to be collecting sublimate of belladonna. Belladonna was... wasn't belladonna used for something to do with werewolves? I mean, here it's a perception enhancing characteristic, but I'm sure it has something to do with werewolves in Neverwinter Nights. Neverwinter Nights? Yes, that's the name of the game. So we combine 3 belladonna into sublimate of belladonna. So yes, I was just saying that a game where you get to pick up stuff is, pick flowers for your alchemy. Oh, yes, it's always a big winner for me. So, okay, right, let's check out these runes. Okay, so how much am I enjoying the game? Impression that the game is... it's bloody marvellous, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, I'm really enjoying it so far. Definitely really enjoying it. And long may it continue. The hardest part of it so far is just getting used to stuff. There's always a bit of a learning curve, especially with this game. It's not, and the hot bars and the screens and all that kind of stuff will come second nature, I'm sure, before much longer. But it's just that initial learning curve that I'm battling through at the minute. But no, absolutely, really looking forward to it. It runs so smooth, it looks so nice. I'm very happy with my character. Very happy indeed. And looking forward to seeing what grand adventures we get to go on. And how many dice rolls we fail. In fact, is this the right one? No, it's not. I need to bring my other hit flask upstairs, which is the D20 hit flask. What we should do one stream as a bit of fun, make it a shorter stream though, is every time we fail a dice check, I'll take a shot from my D20 hit flask. Like a kind of a bit of a game. Maybe one for one stream. It'll be quite fun. What the hell? Oh, so the ancient overgrown ruins. This is the waypoint. So the ancient sigil circle is like the teleportation point. Ah, okay. We have a door here.
Can't get that open easily.
An
Maybe
ancient
there's another
door.
entrance.
An ancient door that is locked, not opening. We can't go in, we can't look around. We stand here, hands on hips, and contemplate. Right. Looks like we're not getting through here. Talking about stating the bleeding obvious, she thinks. Oh dear. I think I would. Yes, I think I'd happily play some multiplayer sessions. Once I'm more proficient at the game, of course. I'll be no use to ornament anybody at this point. Right, we're going to have to go back through the crashed wreckage of this ship. As soon as we thought we'd seen the back of the damn thing, we are in it again. Right, stand behind me. Anything comes, I'll blast it with magic missile.
Better stay back. One strike could be lethal.
Oh, the game is teaching us about high ground. Positioning is important. Ranged attacks from above are more likely to hit, while ranged attacks from below, I would assume that says less likely. Right. I shall take the moral high ground. Don't mind me. Can't get there. Can we get here? Yes, we can. Ooh, can we dash and go up even further? I don't want to dash though. Right, we're going to climb. We're climbing. And then we're going to shoot. 81%. He's got disadvantage. Target is outside range though. Is that right? About you. Not enough movement. Outside normal range. So I'm getting a disadvantage. Is that how it's... What's this game telling me here? What is this game saying? This target is outside... I care not. Let us just kill it, shall we? Worry about the numbers later. Yes, you have a disadvantage. Oh, it's a class as a long shot. Alright. Normal and far range. Good, good, good. Always learning. Uh-oh. Here comes baby brain. Look at them scuttle. Where's my little buddy? We helped crash the ship, but we were doing it to save you all. Right, I think just regular attacks here. I don't think we need to get any. We can actually use fireball. Oh, she missed. Are you kidding me? Oh, you fool. Can't get the bloody staff. Right, get me up here. Quick.
On my way.
There we go. Right, I'll give her a helping hand. We've leveled up. Now, I'm not leveling up on camera. Even a laugh. I've not even broached the subject of character builds yet. I don't even know what's possible and what's not possible. Somebody mentioned multi-classing. Is multi-classing possible? I don't know. That's a whole new ball game, people. Leveling up is pretty easy. Okay. Not as in-depth as Pathfinder. It's not necessarily a bad thing. And you can respec as well, that's very true. Give it a slot it in the mush. One's coming after me. Better kill it. Oh, he's got 1 hit point left. Come on. Come on. Right, I need to run then. Before it gets too close.
Just a step.
Won't be able to reach me now, will it? No. Oh, it hits her instead. Oh, she's in trouble. She's in big trouble. Right. Ooh, she can't take another scratch, really, can she? Could heal ourselves. Oh, let's kill the one with the least amount of hit points. Could drink. Oh, a potion is a quick action, isn't it? Yes, yes, it is. That's very true. We'll do that. And then we'll hit that one. Some XP. And then hopefully we'll kill it with a nice shot here. Primed and ready.
Perhaps our survival isn't such a distant prospect.
Twirls his crossbow and sticks his hands on his hips. I don't think I like this. Our character would not be this cocky. No way. Right, let's level up. I'm just going to level up my character, see what the level up process is about. Leveling up wizards is easy anyway. Whoa, slow the flip down here. Specialization available. Oh, I can specialize! Now, if you specialize, it means that you lose other spell schools or you become less proficient. But we are an illusionist, so I feel like we need to pick this. You specialize in unraveling and restitching of fabric of reality to fool the unwary, the gullible, and the monstrous. Learning illusion spells from scrolls only costs you 25 gold per spell level, not 50. Is that it? Oh no, it says it for all of them, doesn't it? So if we pick illusion, we get cheaper scribing, but does it give us, I don't know, a better chance against opposition when it comes to DC? Any of that kind of jazz, like in Pathfinder? Notice my beard is getting more and more grey. Read further down. Further down where? Where am I reading? Choices pending. Right, let's pick two. It's gained 2 spells. Okay, let's get... What's these? Are these level 2? These are level 1 spells still, so... we're picking new spells. Subclass feature. Where does it say that? Oh! Sorry. Illusion Savant. Learning illusion spells from scrolls costs half as much, becoming 25 gold pieces per spell level. Okay, that's the same. Cantrip. You can cast Minor Illusion as a bonus action. So Minor Illusion, you can remain hidden while casting this spell. This spell can be cast while silent. So we've got this, but it's an improved version. So it's improved Minor Illusion. So we gain that, and we gain 2 extra spells. So we're going to pick 2 more spells. It's a concentration-based spell, so you can only have one of these active at a time, I'm assuming. Gain dash immediately, and as a bonus action on each of your turns until this spell ends. False life. No. Featherfall. I quite like the sound of this. Quite situational though. You'd have to be like, right, there's a big pit I want to drop down, so I want to rest, learn this, and then jump down it. Could happen. Find familiar. Now, given that we've got a liking of animals, if we haven't got a natural animal pet, then I'm kind of thinking a familiar is the next best thing till we get a pet. So I think we're going to go with that one. Let's see what else we're going to do. This could be interesting as a kind of an anti-short leg spell. I have long strides now. Strides of a taller person. Ray of Sickness. Shield. No. Sleep. Thunderweave. Witch Bolt. I quite like Chromatic Orb. It's a bit random, but it's 3 to 24 damage. It's quite a decent amount of damage for a level 1 spell. So we'll go with that one. Prepare spells, we can change it up if we want. I think what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of Laughter, bring in Find Familiar. Colour Spray still fine, that's still fine, that's still fine. Mage Armor's still fine. Chromatic Orb could be interesting. Maybe then Ice Knife, perhaps. 3 to 22 damage though. Nah, we'll stick with that. Okay, quite happy with that. Prepare spells done. New spells picked. Illusion subclass gives us cheaper spell scribing. That cannot be the only thing for subclassing as a specialist. Mind you, you've got to pick one. You can't pick generalist, so I suppose it's unfair if they penalise you. Interesting. 2 initiative, 14 hit points. I think we're done. You get more subclass features as you level up. Ah, okay. Right, we're done. Hang on. So we've chosen illusion. We've gone from 8 to 14 hit points. We've got an additional level 1 spell slot. Did we notice that? Oh, 1 additional spell. We've got the extra we've got this cantrip now, and we've got 2 extra spells. Add class. Is this where you multi-class? Add class. This advanced feature allows you to build powerful combinations of classes at the expense of higher level class features. You can only level up 1 class at a time. No, cancel. Aha! Aha! So multi-classing is a thing. Okay, I don't want to be too fancy. Oh, no, I might multi-class the other characters like I did in Pathfinder, but my character remains... I am a wizard. Harry. Arcane Ward. Oh, have we changed? Back to illusion. Oh, it's reset it. I can't believe that. Right, find familiar. Chromatic orb. Okay, so we can prepare 5... So what's the extra spell? Oh, it must have put in disguised self as that extra spell. Ice knife, mage armor, colour spray, find familiar, and magic missile. Right, good. Right, excellent. Level 1 to level 2. The choice is reset. Yes, it did. I guess just accept it. Only we shall level up. We shall leave Shadowheart for now, because I want to focus on myself, because it's only one thing to have to worry about. Right, okay. Can we change? Oh, it is like Divinity, where you can link them, unlink them, change stuff about a bit. How do I put myself back on top? There we go. Aha, look at that. Oops, a daisy. Right, let's carry on. Must remember to keep quick saving. This is an RPG. What the? Oh, a blasted button.
What's inside?
Nothing. 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 As we rumble and rummage through brain matter. She's probably... I don't know. Maybe she's not squirming there. Right. I'm going to have to try this. Where's the keybinds? Because it's driving me potty. Absolute potty. Right. So we've got to do 2 things first of all. First thing that we've got to do is rebind the tab button. There's too many buttons here. Right, party view. Right, change that to Y. Because nothing is... The Y button is not used. And then the left shift... No, it's left alt. Left alt. Show item labels. Now, is that what it's telling us? Item labels is when it's telling you the labels, isn't it? That's got to be the thing, because there's like another left alt button here. Left alt. Expand tooltip. So I don't know what that is. What's that? Expand tooltip option. Maybe I should make... Should I make both of them tab for it to function properly? That's what confused me before, you see. Because there was 2 left outs. I think this is definitely the same one. So we'll change this to tab. And just because that was also left out, I'll change that to tab. No. So expanding tooltips is tab. Showing items is tab. The party screen should be Y. Let's see now. Tab? Oh! Why is it taking me until 10:30 to sort this out? Oh, Oh, it's heaven. Oh, it's heaven. Oh, such a simple thing. Oh, makes a big difference. It's like me inverted y-axis situation. Cannot stand it if it's not inverted. Right, we've got a brain thing and chests. Right, let's go. We can go out that way, or we can go deeper into the crashed wreckage. Is that a body? It's a dead mind flayer. Right. What's this?
More for me.
I've created a fire on the floor. Examine entity. Oh, I can examine stuff. Ash. So whenever you press T over something like that, it gives you the full mashings. Oh! Oh, so T, and T gives you the character screen for things. Oh! Ah, look at that. Oh, I feel like we're learning things. We are learning things. Gold, rapier, silver locket. Nice. And horseradish. What are we going to do with all this jewellery? Right, we have to get up here. Okay, we can climb. Thought maybe we're going to have to do some kind of acrobatics. We've got simple toxin. This is a weapon coating. Okay, alright. How do we tab out of this? T out of this? Click out of this? Get me out of here? Get me out of this menu? A potion of speed? A skull? A spiked bulb? And a void bulb. All these little toys that ordinarily I wouldn't use, but in this playthrough our character is going to utilise all the toys available because he's an intelligent person, and he's already shown how intelligent he is by working the machines within the ship like they were second nature. Some might say it was the neural link from the parasite behind the eye, but we all know that it's clearly our character's nous that has got him this far. More bulbs. So bulbs are like grenades, I'm taking it. Hello, Open Road Addict. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you. Hope you're enjoying the game too. We'll see how long that lasts. It's going to last for the entire playthrough because my character has a mind of his own. Is this smoking, smouldering? Oh my god, this is actually going somewhere. This is actually going somewhere. Almost to like places that I don't wish to be going, I think. I'm quite overwhelmed because this is like quite large, isn't it? There's all through there. Alternatively, there's down here, which looks a lot more appealing because it's got water and sand. Up there looks like misery. We'll come back to misery. We'll come back to misery later. If we need to go up there, then the game will show us that we need to go up there. For now, I'm topping up my tan. I'm trying to find my little friend. We never named our friend. I wonder if it could be a permanent fixture. It's obviously now that we're out, our friend probably would not be our friend anymore. Oh, I'm so happy that it's I've got tab working. Oh, such a relief. Such a relief. Alchemy. You can craft your own potions, poisons, and elixirs using alchemy. Oh, I know that. We can experiment with mixing different ingredients to discover stuff. Bit of belladonna. There we go. Look at that. I just want to enjoy this scenery. The music is just nice and subtle. There are certain touches of this music that remind me a bit of World of Warcraft. This little... Oh, you can loot these. More thieves' tools. And a locked wooden trunk that we could attempt to open with thieves' tools. If we so wished. Do we wish... do we wish to test Vulpus's ability to pick locks? Looking at how his locks, you say? Not a problem. Is Shadowheart any good at thieving? She might be.
Next, I wonder.
Oh. She might be. How do we check her stats out? Stealth 1. No, sleight of hand. Helps you pick locks and pockets and disarm them. So she's got a +1. She's got a +1 bonus. Is there a quick way to go to our character on this screen? There you go. We've actually got a +2. Oh, that's good. That's good. Glad you're enjoying it. Okay. Right, we got 2 sets of thieves' tools. Can we use them? Use on that.
Wonder what's past this.
Oh! So we have a total bonus of +2, which has come from our +2 to dexterity. We have to roll a 5 here. Can't be good loot in here, could there? So, oh, what does this do? Add bonus. Oh, guidance. Oh, look at that. It prompts you. Oh, that's very good, because I would never remember what. So we can add the guidance cantrip from Shadowheart to get an extra 1d4 to ability checks. Now, of course, we're not going to do that, because it should be a simple enough roll. Oh, 13. Flexing my dice hand here, because it's been doing fantastic. It's been doing a fabulous job. Open sesame. Imagine if all that was in here was another set of thieves' tools. Wouldn't that be quite the slap in the face? A leather helmet. I bet that looks good. I think our character may well care about what it looks like. But if our hat's going to look ridiculous, don't think he's putting it on. Okay, let's carry on.
Over, then through.
Can you hide hats? You can hide armor. Not sure about hiding hats. If we took our armor off and then took our pants off, will that render us completely naked? I haven't tried that yet. Well, can't clearly try it right now. Be having YouTube on me back. Oh, your video is not suitable to people in Denmark. What's wrong with the music? Oh, you can hide headgear. Oh no, we don't have that nonsense here. We want full headgear. Full headgear mockery. Okay, so we're going round the crashed ship. I'm debating whether we need to... Oh, somebody's shouting for help. I was going to say we should be going back in the ship and exploring it properly, because this looks like it's the way forward. But now we've just heard somebody shout for help. And we can't let that slide. Can we go in... Oh, we can actually go over here. Oh my god. Help me, help me. Okay, okay, help me, help me, help me. I'm coming, I'm coming, I'm coming. Sorry. Oh, I need to change these two keys around. Bear with me, folks. There were a couple of things that I needed to change around from my practice session with the keybinds, and the other one was this. That needs to be E, and that needs to be Q. That's better. That's much better. There you go. So left needs to turn the camera left, and right needs to turn the camera right, rather than opposite. You know, this is not the Y-axis. It needs to be inverted. Right, got.
Hurry! I've got one of those brain things cornered.
Hey, it could be our mate.
There, in the grass. You can kill it, can't you? Like you killed the others?
Stand back, not because we're going to kill it, but because I want to see if it's actually our friend. Stand back. Stand back.
There. Can you see it?
It's we should really name this thing if it is our if it's the same thing. Ah, it's a gullibility.
Shh. Not a sound. Not if you want to keep that darling neck of yours. And you, keep your distance.
Just stand there gawping,
No
love.
need for this to get messy.
I need him alive. Stow that blade, or I'll show you just how messy things can get.
Promises. But I have other business, I'm afraid. Now, I saw you on the ship, didn't I? Nod?
Headbutt the elf. Now, if we were a character that has strength and is more of a certain ilk of past characters, we'd be so headbutting him right now. But we're not known for our melee prowess, so we'll do as we're told and be as compliant as possible.
Splendid. And now you're going to tell me exactly what you and those tentacled freaks did to me.
Oh, you were on there too? Well, sorry to break it to you, but I actually was a prisoner as well, funnily enough.
Don't lie to me.
Your mind twists. You're looking out of unfamiliar eyes, prowling dark, busy streets. You try to hold the memory, but it fades to the worm. The light, the fear.
What was that? What's going on?
Right. Whisper a cantrip to... Now, that's more like our cup of tea. Yeah? Headbutting in the face? No, not going to work. How about a little cantrip to burn his hand? Teach him a lesson. I think... Depends if we're going to give him a chance to accept the explanation, though. I also want to burn his hand. I want to burn his hand. Burn the hand, and then we'll explain later. I wonder if it'd scar him for the rest of the game. That would be quite funny. Whichever option we pick, we're going to probably get a similar outcome, but Nope. We shall explain the position. You look at it and burn your hand.
You're not one of them. They took you. Just the same as me. And to think, I was ready to decorate the ground with your innards. Apologies.
Now, we're not a character to hold a grudge. We don't like fire. That's very true. Unless it's going to save you. Unless it's going to save your life. Yeah, we're not one to hold a grudge. I mean, obviously, if you were to do something like kill a family member, there's a slight grudge there. But you know, for minor slights, we as long as the other person is apologetic and we sense they're sincere. Water under the bridge. You better have water off with apologies. No, we accept the apology. And even showing some empathy there as well.
A kindred spirit. My name's Astarion. I was in Baldur's Gate when those beasts snatched me.
Baldurian. Oh, you're a Baldurian too. Are we Baldurian? No, we don't know Baldurian. Although the game is assuming we are Baldurian, perhaps slightly mistaken there. You shall tell him our name and the story. What happened was, basically, I was out shopping. Before I knew it, poof. In a pod on a strange ship.
My, you've been busy. So, did you learn anything about these worms while wandering the ship?
Well, about that, actually, yes. They will turn us all into mind flayers. If we don't get them removed quite sharpish. Yes. You ask how I can be so jovial in such situations? Well, you didn't laugh, you'd cry, wouldn't you?
Turn us into... Of course it'll turn me into a monster. What else did I expect? Although, it hasn't happened yet. If we can find an expert, someone that can control these things, there might still be time.
Yes. But, we don't need control of it, we need rid of it. Out. Gone.
Well, yes, of course. But first things first.
First things first. Now, I kind of want to say this, because you have tried to stab me in the neck, and as much as I have forgiven you for your trespass and not actually, you know, kicked you in the shin, opening out the arm for full travel is... maybe we test the waters here and say, right, see you later then, got things to do. And, you know, is he gonna... No, wait, hang on, you know. Test him a little bit, but no. Again, strength in numbers. Clearly he's quite adept with a blade. Shadowheart, you know, she's put the frighteners on him. Well, look at his face, I've just noticed. And red eyes. Never trust anybody with red eyes. Oh, we're far too trusting.
You know, I was ready to go this alone. But maybe sticking with the herd isn't such a bad idea.
Oh, I have to...
And anyone that can crash a mind flayer ship and walk away seems like a good person to know.
What? Do you know what convinced
All
us?
Right. I accept.
Pale elf.
Lead on.
Lead on. The party is shown on the side of your screen. The portraits show your character's health and conditions. Drag the portraits apart to split the party. Right. Never trust a vampire. Oh, is that what he is? I didn't realise. Is a vampire in here? It should be obvious from his teeth, perhaps, and red eyes, but that had escaped my gaze. Right. Let's do a hard save here, because I think we're going to end the session. It's like nearly 5 to 11. Let's call it something meaningful, like, I don't know, LP1. Our first hard LP save. Right, so we... the one thing... We were 50-50 about bringing him. Oh, should we? He's had a knife to our throat. Can we trust him? He's apologised. He clearly thought we were something to do with a ship. You know, we'd do the same in issue. He's lashing out. It's what happens. But the one thing that convinced us that this man needs to come along, this elf male, I'm assuming he's an elf. He's obviously a rogue. It'd be quite interesting to see how this rogue differs from the rogue in Pathfinder. That'll be quite fun to see, so we'll definitely play around with that. So yeah, Vulpus being the bigger man, smaller man. The one convincing aspect that, you know what, is we're going to have him come. It was the attire. That's quite a fancy, nice. We think so anyway. Bit of clothing. Anyone who wears clothing like that has got to come along. Right. Oh, so this is another way through the ship. So it's almost like a doing a full loop, really. And then you've got sort of down here, which leads to a dead end. Does it? Did we come up there? No, we came up there. Getting confused. Have we been down here? Can we get down there? No. No, that's just a bit of. I think that's just a bit of background. Right. So hang on. We came from through here, right? Or did we? Yeah, we came up there. We've unlocked those. Up here was a side area. Leads up to a hill. Maybe there's some herbs up here or something. Let's have a quick look up here. Any herbs? Any hidden goodies? Anything at all? No. Nothing. We do have the ability to jump. Yes, we can jump up, but can we jump down? I suppose there's one way to find out, isn't there? And there's a ship there. So which way is the true... Okay, so that goes back into the ship through fire. This goes into the ship through more fire. This was the room... Wasn't this the room that we fought in or not? I'm getting confused. It's just too much... Too much bloody... too much of that ship spread out all over the place. Oh, of course, my animal speak spell. That's obviously disappeared with the advancement of stuff. Must remember to put that on, yes, definitely. We can't be missing out on conversations with our beloved animal friends. Right, so we're in a bit of a... We've got a new family member, a new team member. So before the next session, I'm going to have to level up the other two characters. Start to look at some builds. I always kind of like to have some kind of a pathway with the builds rather than picking stuff at random. I like to know what's coming. I was wondering about Pathfinder, you could actually plan your build out because it gives you the full build path of the class, which I thought was quite really good. But yeah, so far so good. So far so good. I am really enjoyed it. Another, it's 11 o'clock and I feel like I've been playing for maybe about an hour and a half, 2 hours. I've been here for 4, which is always a good sign. So in the next session, we will go back into this ship. Not that we wish to, but we will go back in the ship. We'll have leveled up our characters, our companions. I'll have spread out some of the inventory equipment, although we'll be wary of giving the rogue anything valuable right now until we can trust them a bit more. And then we'll get ourselves back in and see where we are going next. But yeah, here we are, folks. Here we are. We have our hands on hips, mustachio, slicked back head, forest gnome Vulpus, Glitterbranch, who is certainly on a bit more of an adventure than he accounted for when he went out of his village last time. But we'll see how his adventures fare. But he's growing on me already. Look at him. It's the earrings I think it's the earrings that finishes it off. We're just going to have to wait for our very first decent row. But anyway, thank you for watching this evening, folks. Have a good rest of your afternoon or evening wherever you are. Tomorrow's Tuesday, so I'm going to get the another session, a recorded session, or maybe even an impromptu stream yet. I'm not sure, depends what time football is, but something may come your way tomorrow. But yeah, next session of this I don't know. In short, I want to finish F1 Manager first and make some more headway in Plague Tale. So Next session of this is to be decided. But Wednesday at the moment, I've got something that's up in the air, so I might be able to have Wednesday as a stream day. And if it is, I'll be straight back here, to be honest with you. But anyway, that's it. Shut your hands off. So yes, there you go, folks. Go forth, enjoy, and I'll keep you posted as to when the next stream is. But yes, if you're watching this and you're not a member of the Discord server, I have put a call out for anybody with some artistic flair. If you want to help with a thumbnail, feel free to do so, or even a video intro. It's going to be a long series, so it'd be quite nice to have a custom thumbnail and a custom intro. And I'm not the most creative person, so any help would be appreciated there. So yes, anyway, time for my usual cup of tea after one of these things. So go forth, and until next time, hope you've enjoyed. We've got a grand adventure ahead of us. Till then, see you soon.